and welcome to another episode of A Foxtail.
Foxtail.
I know it's been a little bit since we've been back to this table for this. What are you doing? It's been a little bit since we've been back for this particular journey here in the Blue Cottage, but I'm so very happy to continue this animal furry-filled adventure with all of you. I had no better way of describing it. We're just going to go with that. Anyways, if you're new here, welcome. If you're a return viewer, thank you for coming back and checking us out. We hope you're enjoying the show. And if you're enjoying this content, don't forget to go check us out on TikTok and Instagram at Blue Cottage D&D, where we make fantasy... No, wrong.
Nope.
Where we make D&D inspired videos and homebrew material, and we do spell checks and history checks like the one we just filmed a little while ago. Amongst other things we do, we do a lot of content creation on the side. We'd love it if you guys would go give us a follow. So go check us out at Blue Cottage D&D on TikTok and Instagram. And if you really, really, really like us and you would like to support us, please go check out MidnightStrayCandleCo.com, where we make fantasy-inspired scented candles and handmade resin dice to help enhance your tabletop experience. There it was. That's where it was supposed to come.
Hey.
So, we do, like I said, we don't have any dice drops set just yet because we are going to be at a convention coming up. So right now we're prepping our inventory, prepping up our stock for a big convention in Huntsville, Alabama, April 21st through the 23rd. It's called Huntsville Pop Culture and Comic Expo. And if you're anywhere in the Southeast, we would love it if you guys would come check it out. And if you're already planning on attending, come stop by our booth and say hi. You don't even have to buy anything. We're not going to pressure you to buy anything. We would just love to see you and talk to you and talk about D&D and make new friends, because that's what we love to do, especially me. I've got all the golden retriever energy. Yeah, it's a lot. So we really want to meet you guys. We'd love it if you would come out. So if you come to Huntsville Pop Culture and Comic Expo, please come by the Midnight Stray Candle Company booth and say hi. We'd love to talk to you. Big thanks to Ken Wald at Ken the Artist on Instagram. If you guys are not already following Ken, you should go do that because she's amazing. She's a fantastic fantasy illustrator. She did the background artwork for this stream and did all of our character artwork for our other streams, Tales from the Blue Cottage and Tales from the Winter Wilds. And we're planning to commission her to do some more work in the very near future, actually. We have a lot of things coming your way, a lot of content coming, so go give her some love on Instagram at Ken the Artist and check out her wares on I think it's kentheartist.com, where she's got bookmarks and commissions open. She does art prints. She's got all kinds of stuff, all kinds of goodies, and she's just a fabulous human being, and we'd love it if you would go support her.
You got all the bookmarks. You got them.
Yeah, we got lots. You got all the bookmarks?
No, you got them.
I got all the Yeah, I can't move those. They're in special spots right now. So
Special spots.
But I need them where they're at right now. So tonight we have a very special announcement. It's somebody's birthday. If you haven't already seen in the chat.
Is it your birthday?
I think it's yours.
It is the matron of the Blue Cottage. It is Vanessa's birthday. Happy birthday, dear.
Thank you.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! And for those of you watching, if you want to celebrate with us,
Where's my cane?
You can go to the channel points, to the channel rewards, and actually use channel points to buy a happy birthday shout out to Vanessa in tonight's stream. If we get 10 of them by the break, then I'm going to give everybody here an inspiration die. And then if we get 10 more by the next break, I'm going to give everybody another inspiration die. So please go give some shout outs. Say happy birthday. I see you looking at something.
We got 3 now.
We got 3 already.
Woo.
So yeah, bring them in. Help celebrate it. The matron of the Blue Cottage and her birthday today. She's a very special woman, and it is honestly because of her that any of this is even a thing. So thank you from all of us. Happy birthday, dear. Next week we will not have the Tales from the Winter Wilds or Tales from the Blue Cottage, but we will be playing a Foxtail next Tuesday. So, and another day after that, and we're gonna put that on the schedule as soon as we can. We don't really know exactly what the schedule is gonna be yet, but we are definitely coming back next Tuesday for a Foxtail. So if you enjoyed tonight's session, please come back and join us on the next portion of the adventure. And with that, we are going to jump into tonight's episode.
Let's go.
Let me get these out of the way. I don't have those anymore.
Do you guys remember that tree fell on your house?
Yeah.
We're not talking about that tonight. That's in the past, man. That's in the past. That's IRL. We're in fan zone right now.
It's in the past.
So, last we left off, you Seekers set out from Riverwood Bend with one mission: acquire an astral for 500 gold pieces, and I think a handful of quartz too.
Sounds
You
right.
set off across the Evansville Downs, battled against vine monsters and skeleton puppets, You traversed the marshes of Foggy Hollow and the Umbermire, faced off against giant spiders, got betrothed to a giant spider, saved a couple of raccoons from near-death experiences, and knocked a muskrat unconscious, and then journeyed north to the Salty Drake, where it was said that there was a group of seekers that had returned to the shores of Orin with an astral on board, but they never made port. This fog of withering surrounding the ship for some unknown reason. You traversed the dangers of the fog, fighting off against the withered, these bony skeletal creatures from the past, and successfully made your way through until you found the ship. And inside the ship, you discovered three things, actually. There's quite a few things in that ship. One, there was a giant crab that almost cut a few of you in half. You thought that you had lost poor Bag, unfortunately, but it turns out he was just playing possum. I kind of wish you were playing a possum, because that would just mean so much more in that joke. That joke would have so much more punch. However, upon defeating the crab, you found this strange compass, one that Barry Beaverton had hired you to procure and bring back to him. The compass does not point north. You don't really know what it does, but he seems very keen on getting it, so much so that he's willing to give you some magical artifacts for its return. You also found a strange coffin, a tomb, on board. On board. Containing the bones of a deceased ancient, these tall humanoid individuals, much taller than Orin folk, wearing an obsidian crown and a strange scepter. You removed it, despite all reasons that you shouldn't have. But you removed it anyways. No idea what it is. And then you also found the astral that you saw. Huge, watermelon-sized astral. This very large crystal that you plan to return to Riverwood Bends and collect on your money. You made your way back to the upper decks of the ship, looked as the withering around you began to dissipate, and looked on into the sunset. As the next step of your journey begins, which direction will it take you?
Well, do we think we need to go back to town? Or do we want to go straight from here? Not all at once.
How long does it take us to get there if we go to the peaks?
How far away was the ship?
The ship from where?
The town that we were just in.
Foggy Hollow?
Foggy
It's a
Hollow.
few days' journey. It's about 3 days' journey, roughly. Maybe a
3
little more,
days.
depending on the weather, but it took you about 3 days to get here.
And then how far to Riverwood?
Another 3 days beyond that. So it's about a week's journey back.
Do we have to go back to Foggy Hollow to get back to?
You don't have to. You could technically cut up to Twins Pass and then cut down, which would probably save you about a day.
Do we think it'll be safe?
Probably not. But
Yeah, the sooner we turn this thing in, the better.
yeah, I mean, we get some gold, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
heat off our back.
It's not warm for the reasons you think.
What's that supposed to be?
Yeah, I was curious too.
When you stinky.
Oh, so you?
Since when?
I don't know, the whole time. Twins Pass?
Sure. That sounds good to me.
Yeah, fastest way.
All right. So you want to journey to Twins Pass? Okay. You make your way back down to the little dinghy boat that you rowed in on and row back to the shoreline through the cragged shores of northeastern. Sorry, my compass broke. Northeastern
I
Orem,
don't have a compass.
and begin to travel
That
south.
way.
As you pull out that compass that you were to procure, you do notice that it points in a direction, but it is not north. From where you're located currently, it actually is pointing southwest.
What's southwest of here?
More land, so Riverwood Bends, Foggy Hollow, further down the coast of Orin. So it just continues the rest of the continent, essentially.
Okay.
So
Should we follow the compass?
I think so.
After we complete our objective.
okay.
So not now.
Save the
No,
town.
Sylvie, not now.
Okay.
All right. So You travel down the coast. You journey for about 2 days, traveling along the shoreline until eventually you find the rolling hills north of Foggy Hollow. You can see the road that turns and kind of journeys to the west towards Twins Pass. You begin to crawl over the moors, staying just north of the forest of the Umbermire. You travel about maybe 10 miles inland, getting close to the crossroads that leads you back to Foggy Hollow. It's beginning to get dark, and you see just on the horizon, just kind of like sifting up over some hills, there is a bit of smoke, like a plume of smoke from maybe a campfire or something.
Do you guys see that?
Mm-hmm. That's the direction we're going? Direction we need to go?
Yep.
Should we sneak up on the camp?
Yeah, looking at you, bud.
Alright, I got this.
Let us know what you see.
I want to stealth.
Okay.
I want to stealth to a vantage point. See what I see.
You got it. Guidance.
Oh,
Nice.
what's
Guidance.
that plus?
Plus
A
D4.
D4, yeah.
So I get
And
advantage.
then do great, buddy.
I needed that. It's dim light?
At this point, yes, it is dusk, so it is dim light.
Okay. It's 15 plus 3 plus 4.
Ooh, I like that.
19, 20, 21, 22.
22, very nice. So you
Way to go again.
You all watch as Wiley begins to shift over into the shadow of the moors, kind of shifting from rock to rock and tree to tree. There's the occasional tree just kind of scattered about the hilltops. You go over the top of the hill, Wiley, and down below, not far from the road, maybe 100 to 150 feet to the north of the road, there is a little camp set up, just nestled in between two mounds of land.
Can I see figures?
Make a perception check for me.
You know, for being bottom heavy, he's actually quite quiet.
Perception is
Calling his ass fat? Is that what you're saying?
18.
18.
I'm not there.
You guys just met. God, I know it's your birthday, but come on.
I climb a lot of trees.
I climb a lot of trees.
Clown legs.
Alright, so that's 18.
18. Okay, so it's kind of hard to tell from the top of the hill, so you can shift down a little bit further, getting within about 60 to 70 feet of the camp. You notice there are 7 individuals. And as you get closer to them, you see sharp teeth. You see armor. Each of them is wearing like this studded, raggedy leather armor. They each have short swords on their side, a couple centaurs, a couple of crossbows. You see they're all coyotes. One of them rather large, very big, really rotund. You're not sure how he's carrying himself around as he kind of like stands up and he just waddles essentially everywhere he goes. He occasionally gets down on all fours and just kind of walks as a wilderling would. But you notice that they have nearby them, there is a something covered. You see a tarp, a piece of canvas kind of covering what appears to be some kind of large crate. Or a cage, maybe. You can see underneath, you see what looks like iron bars.
Alright, I want to go back to the party and relay that information. 7 figures. Coyotes.
Sounds like a roving bandit crew.
That's what I think.
Best we not mess.
Do you think it's a cage? They've got something in the cage.
Yeah. Probably contraband, for being honest.
Well, I like contraband.
What are you gonna do with it?
I don't know.
You just like it.
I like it.
Oh.
I mean, is contraband a creature?
Could be.
I don't
I mean, it's in a cage. I mean,
Yeah, that is odd.
I don't know. Is that all you could see?
Smoke camp, 7 figures. They're armored, sharp teeth, between 2 mounds. Yeah, I think that's it.
I don't think I'm strong enough to deal with 7 coyotes.
No, definitely not.
Okay, I can't all do it myself, so guess we'll. How you feeling? 10?
We have a way to get around them.
Yeah, let's move around.
I can
them.
make us super sneaky.
That's good.
Does anybody know how to get in the cage?
Why would you want to get in the cage?
I mean, unlock it, see what's in there. We might need to let it out.
Well,
you know?
if I still have my thieves' tools, you know.
The ones that.
He broke.
Yeah.
If you was good at it, you wouldn't have to loan them to me.
Oh.
I trust
So
you.
this thing in the cage, I wonder where that is. Could you hear any of them talking?
Not
Dig
from
quite close enough.
not from my distance.
Is
Yeah,
it worth
understand
getting
coyote.
closer? Check the cage. I'm good to go around. Are we worried about it?
Kind of curious.
If
It
you
would
think,
be.
If you think you can do it without getting hurt,
We can probably give you a little bit of help, maybe a distraction.
yeah, I can make you extra sneaky. And we can sneak around the cage.
Okay. If you can make extra sneaky.
I can also make you extra sneaky, and I'll walk up and cast invisibility on him.
You cast invisibility
Wow.
on him. So you just walk
better
up,
than
and,
what I can-
like without even hesitating. Bag just says this out of nowhere, just boop, just boops you on the snout and boops your snoot, and you turn invisible.
Where'd he go?
He's just here.
Just here.
Stomp my foot so they know where I am. I'm right here. This is amazing. When did you learn this?
Oh, a little while ago.
And you were gonna the snake. We had to sneak into the tent. You didn't.
I was challenging myself.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm definitely down for this plan now.
Well, do we all want to go? I can do what I was going to do to the rest of us.
Yes. Do more.
Yeah, let's follow. Let's follow behind.
Okay.
Get sneaky.
We cast pass without a trace.
Cast pass without a trace. So you pull the shadows up around each of you, and silence falls in this little section of the hilltop here. You all begin to shift through the shadows. You want to go ahead and make stealth checks. You get advantage. Everybody gets plus 10.
Dang, I already have it.
So you add plus 10.
31.
31.
Oh,
18.
18.
Damn.
It could have been better.
Plus 10.
Could have been better.
You get disadvantage because of the armor, don't you?
Oh no.
Ah!
18.
Okay.
18
Okay,
still.
okay,
Okay, so
okay.
still pretty good.
Yeah.
It's good.
31.
32, 31.
Nice.
How did you guys manage that? Like, what are the
I got
odds?
plus 10.
Seriously, what are the
Yeah,
odds?
the plus
Oh, wait,
10.
yeah.
4 d20s, 5 d20s. Never mind, I'm not doing that. It's
Yeah.
too much math.
That's a
I'm
lot.
taking another drink on that.
Someone in the chat, do the math.
Do the math.
So, you all begin to shift over the moors and begin to very quietly creep your way down into the hill, the bottom of the hill here. You notice at this point the sun has almost set. It's getting very dark. The only thing illuminating the campsite is just the bonfire that they have built currently. You notice there are 3 coyotes kind of standing around, like patrolling around the campsite, some keeping about a 30-foot berth around it. While the rest of the other 4 are just kind of sitting around the campfire. You watch as one of them gets up and kind of wanders over to that box or that crate, that cage, whatever it might be, and you see as he takes a big stick and he just slams on it. And he's and shifts back and sits back down on the bonfire.
Does anything react in the cage to that?
I don't know. Does it? Go ahead and see.
We were about to leave here.
We were about to leave that.
I would have just been like, sorry, Nick, bye.
You knew it too.
Also, I would like to say thank you for the subscribe. Thanks for the subscription.
The diabetes hero. Diabetes.
Edward, thank you for subscribing, buddy. Love you. So does he react as the stick kind of like slams against the cage?
It does. Ouch! There's truly no need for that.
So you hear a voice carrying out from underneath the canvas. And then as it shouts this out, you hear as the very large coyote, "Come on, boss. Can't I just eat him? I'm so hungry." And there's like this really scrawny, scraggly looking coyote that's sitting across from him is like, "No, you've already had 2 dinners. It's not enough. Besides, boss wants him alive." Right. He just kind of like rolls back and sits back down on a stump.
Can I see a key on any of them?
Make a perception check. I will say at this point you've all gotten within about 30 feet of the campsite.
We're all together.
Yeah, you're all together.
Cool.
20 not natural.
20 not natural. So as you look at the scraggly looking one, you kind of like look over his person. He does have a key kind of hanging on his hip.
Pat, do you think you could do that mind thing where you talk to him?
To the guard?
No, the thing in the cage.
There's a thing in the cage?
Yeah, you didn't hear it?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I cast message. Wait,
What? How long does this last?
an hour?
An hour.
Yeah, invisibility is an option. Or until you take an attack or spell. Like, you can pretty much do anything except make attacks.
I'm gonna cast message towards the crate and say, "Who be you?"
Oh my gosh.
You can answer.
Hello, my name's Wesley. You're not with the coyotes, are you?
That was a shitty answer. I'm gonna cast message again. No, we're not with the coyotes. How'd you end up here?
Well, I was traveling on the road from, where was I from? Westbury.
Heard something about a church there.
There's definitely no church. And all of a sudden I was kidnapped by these coyotes, the Black Fang Marauders.
Black Fang Marauders mean anything to you folks?
Yeah, they told us about them, remember? They told us to watch out for them on the way to Twins Pass.
Oh, should we leave him?
I mean, it's not the worst idea in the world.
I'm gonna cast message again. Why do they want you?
They said they were taking me to Wintertop. Apparently, the infamous Alistair Grimjaw, leader of the Black Fang, needs a spellcaster to open some sort of door.
So you're working for the coyotes, are you, babe?
I'm not. I just was on this journey to help my father, and now I'm trapped in a cage.
Who's your father? You got money.
I mean, not much.
Got a hostage
Wiley,
situation.
as you're watching the two of them whisper, as he gets more and more ramped up, you watch as the scraggly coyote kind of his ears perk up and he.
Hey, shut up in there!
Okay.
Shut up in there. I said he can't eat you whole, that doesn't mean he can't eat a leg.
And you hear as the big one go,
I'll settle for a leg. I'll settle for a leg, boss.
Please, no. I need my legs to cast magic.
make a deception check.
Nice.
Oh no! I'm not castress anymore. Deception?
Yep.
It's an 8.
Oh no.
You hear
Last
as
one. Uh-oh.
His name's
You think
Furry
I'm
now.
dim? I might not be a spellcaster, but I know enough to know that you don't need your feet to cast a spell. So keep it down.
Okay. So sorry.
Those marauders were responsible for Hyon's demise.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna cast message one more time. So, do you know any of the names?
All I heard was Alistair Grimjaw. Please help me. I don't want to lose my legs.
He'd been kidnapped. He was on his way to his father's, and he's supposed to go to the king, whatever these fools are, and be a spellcaster for Grimjaw.
Crazy.
What's that?
Never mind. I'll see.
This was really fun for everyone involved.
But he's a spellcaster.
Yeah.
If he's in debt to us, he can help us.
Yeah.
So let's save him.
Let's save him. I'm in for that.
I
gonna
just
try
want to
to-
save him. I
Try
just
to
want to save
distract
him.
them.
Yeah.
I see we're not lawful.
absolutely.
We all want to save him, Sylvie.
What about you, Tim? You have any ideas for how to save him?
Maybe we get him to chase us and somebody stays here and lets him out.
I'm gonna just steal the key.
What key?
There's
Yeah.
a key on one of them. I've seen it. And while
Where?
I'm this way,
Can you show me? Oh, wait, I can't see you.
yeah, I'm pointing northeast.
Make intelligence saving throws, all of you.
Hey! It's minus, but hey!
What is it? Intelligence?
Saving throw.
15!
Hey! Nice. Oh wait. Yeah. 15.
Okay. Surprisingly,
That goes
what did you roll?
7.
All right, you have no idea. Suddenly, Tim, you're suddenly feeling really sleepy. All like it's just, man, this has been this is the most you've walked in a long time.
Tim, right there. Most of the time. What?
So,
Spin. You know
Right
that thing
there.
old people do?
The key! Look at the... Whatever.
I'm already making my way over there.
you're making your way over to it. All right.
You see footsteps.
So,
There he goes. There he goes.
I'm going to
Be
point and say,
quiet.
do you want a distraction? Message. Do you want a distraction?
Not if we don't need one.
Okay.
We still have the shadows for an hour, so we can sneak over there if we want to.
Then I'm good.
We have to stay within 30 feet of me. If you get too far away, it
How
won't work.
far away is?
you're about 30 feet away.
We'll move.
Okay.
Stay
But
within
my
30 feet.
destination would be 30 feet away.
Yeah, destination 30 feet away.
Okay. All right. Let's do this.
Make stealth checks again, everyone.
The fucking thing!
I will note, so Wesley, as you kind of peer your eyes out, you just kind of pull back the curtain a little bit, just reaching through the bars. You look around, make a perception check for me.
17.
26.
18.
31.
Nice.
7.
You hear this voice, but you see no
over
one.
me.
Yeah, you can hear out from behind the tarp, and you see nothing, no one. It seems like no one's coming to save you, but
Okay.
surely you heard that voice. The rest of you. So as you get closer, you're about 15 feet right now. There's 4 coyotes around the fire. The other 3 are scattered out about 30 feet in 3 different directions from the center of the camp. I will note, as you get a little closer, you notice a couple of things. You see there is a large satchel. Not a satchel, excuse me, a burlap sack that's kind of laying up against the cage on the other side that you couldn't see from your vantage point before. It seems full of something. It's tied up around the top.
Goodies.
Good.
Potentially. I go for the key.
Go for the key.
Mm-hmm.
You are invisible, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Passive. Chase invisible 31 on
You
stealth.
shift
I'll be sneaking.
quietly. You walk behind the first coyote, just tiptoeing behind him. You watch as he just kind of, and he reaches back and kind of stretches, and you just quickly just duck underneath his arms, shift around, and wander over. Make a sleight of hand check with advantage as you try to pluck this key ring off this guy's belt.
Okay. Good thing that was with advantage.
Does he still add 10?
Not the sleight of hands, not stealth.
Oh, okay.
Sleight of hand. That's 17.
17.
Nice.
Okay. You all watch on. You see, you're looking at the key ring, and all of a sudden it just floats off, like comes unclipped from the belt, and slowly begins to float away.
You
Have a message. Put it in your jacket. Put it in your jacket. Put it in your jacket.
No, he's gotta put it close to the ground where they can't see it. It's not gonna go invisible.
To the ground where they can't see it. It won't go invisible.
In the grass.
Put it down. Lay low.
You see, as the large coyote kind of, and then it gets down on the ground.
I'm gonna.
Hey, boss.
I'm gonna cast message and say, "Shut the fuck up."
To the big
To
one.
the big one.
He goes, "Oh, who said that?"
This is your conscience speaking.
Make a deception check.
Initiative rolls.
Hey!
19.
A 19. Goddamn. So a 19. Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna roll. He's not that smart.
I know you're hungry.
Yeah, of course I'm hungry. I'm always hungry.
There's some food in the woods over there. And I point to the motion. No, farther left, and point him away from us to the other side and say, "Yeah."
Hey, boss. What?
Don't tell him. It's yours. He
I gotta-
doesn't need it.
I gotta go hide a body. And he stands up, just shifting away from the camp. The scraggly looking one's just like, the hell is wrong with him? And the big one gets up. He walks very casually out of the camp. He looks back. As soon as he gets out of eyeshot, he goes, just starts like just prancing down. He's headed towards the woods. It's about 100 feet away.
Message. Go!
So you shift over to the cage and you kind of like get underneath the tarp here. And inside you see, Wesley, will you describe yourself for me?
Sure. Okay, so you see a like pretty normal sized weasel with like a white belly and then like light brown with some gold fur. He has green eyes and glasses. And he has some like scrolls and books and like a little quarterstaff with him also.
I will note that you don't have your scrolls or books on you currently.
Okay,
So-
he is.
But you do have, but you have like you can see where there is like a book.
Forget everything I just said.
Like a little leather strap that would hold a book. You would recognize this being a book harness on his belt.
A librarian.
So you do find you take the key and you hear the creaking.
Are you the one who was just speaking to me?
No, it's another one of my members.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Yeah, what's your name?
Wesley.
Wesley.
What's your
I'm
name? Tony! Fuck you, Tony!
What's your name?
So,
Ezekiel!
Why? Thank you. All right.
Fuck you, Ezekiel!
So you unlock the cage. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna, Wesley, I'm gonna need you to do something for me.
Okay.
When I give the word, I want you to run directly out of the camp with me.
He
Okay.
cannot see you. You're invisible.
But he knows I opened the door, right?
Yeah.
He looks like an intelligent fellow.
I'm gonna cast message to Wiley and say, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
All right, we're about to make a run for it.
Don't do that!
Yeah, we
And I cast minor illusion like in front of them, make a little wall.
Okay.
What's he about to do?
Okay, now go.
What's he about to
You
do?
need your books.
Yes, I need my books.
Okay,
Do I know where they are?
You're not sure where they put them. Once they took them off you, they put you in here and covered you up. You're not sure where they're at.
Okay, stay in here. Stay in here. I seen a package or something. I want to sneak.
I think when I cast minor illusion, isn't invisibility concentration? So I think invisibility would have dropped, but they're behind a wall.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wait, take that back. Take the wall back.
That's a fair point. Let me double check. I think invisibility is concentration, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. So,
Do cantrips count for that?
so Wesley, all of a sudden, there is this visage of the bonfire that just kind of this illusory image that kind of appears behind Wiley, and suddenly there is this raccoon standing in front of you that just appears out of nowhere.
How did you do that?
Wiley, you look down.
Wait, do I have thumbs? No.
That's incredible.
Wiley, you look down, and you, as you say thumbs, you're visible.
I message him again. Go!
Wesley, let's go.
You just take off running.
Stealthily.
Can we get closer to him? Let's go closer. If they're within 30 feet, they'll at least have what I did. Come on.
How big is silent image?
I think it's 15 feet.
15 feet? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
But that doesn't work unless you're already in it.
Wait, I think invisibility
Right.
stays. I think he has to be the one to cast his
Caster has to
spell.
hold concentration.
Really?
Yeah.
But
You can cast invisibility touch on anybody.
but
Yeah.
is silent image concentration?
Yep.
Oh,
It's just
okay,
any
got
creatures
you.
I
Oh,
choose.
is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was.
So, I need both of you to make stealth checks for me with advantage because you have silent image. Helping you.
Wouldn't they be within 30 feet?
Pass without.
Yeah,
but
that's
she
what I was
didn't
saying.
cast
Can
it
we
on
get
him.
closer?
Yeah. But you can't put it on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'cause you
No,
already
yeah,
cast
but
it.
him.
Yeah,
I
he's-
can help him.
That's fine.
You said I have advantage.
Yes, you have advantage.
30-20.
30-20?
Yeah.
32.
32. Both of you shift behind the cage and begin to quickly make your way over to Sylvie and the rest of the party. About the time you slide in, you're all gathered around this one large shrub that's kind of growing out of the hillside here. You notice one of the coyote patrolmen is like shifting. He's about 20 feet, maybe 25 feet away from you, shifting in your direction. He's not looking at you currently, but he is walking towards you.
Towards us in the
Could
woods.
could I lock the door back on the way? Like after he left? Or no? It doesn't
You could have said that when you did it.
We were panicking. Okay.
I'm gonna. Are we worried about this guy coming our way?
A little bit. I don't like coyotes.
I'm
afraid
gonna
of coyotes.
message him and say, "Where's your fat friend?"
Make a deception check.
Can I? Nope. Just kidding.
That's an 8.
8. As you whisper this out, he
The hell's that?
starts looking around. He looks kind of in your direction and he narrows his eyes towards the shrubs. And then he begins to shift with his hand on his hilt. He begins to take slow steps towards you.
Don't panic.
What do we do?
Shit.
Do we want to try and get away? Can you do a minor illusion to hide us?
I say when he gets
I'm gonna
close.
do a minor illusion of a rock coming through and hitting him in the back of the head. I have
Are we all together now?
That's it. Right.
Your
I've got an
actor thing.
enhanced
With them now?
illusion.
Enhanced
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
where it seems real, but it's
Yep,
not.
enhanced illusion, so he can feel it. Yeah.
But it won't give
Wow.
him.
Yeah.
It won't hurt him.
So minor illusion. So it hits him.
In the,
From which
like
direction?
in the behind him, looking back.
Behind him?
Not
So-
directly towards the campfire, but like.
So as he's shifting over in your direction, suddenly he just kind of he turns around.
Who the hell threw that?
And he starts running away from you, kind of looking around curiously.
I think you're the MVP.
You could have taken him hostage.
I know where the
What
fat
for?
one is.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so you guys make stealth checks as you all escape the perimeter of the.
Your books? What are those?
You know, everything.
Totally get better.
Is it stealth?
Hey, we got a raid! Welcome, Thank you for joining in with this episode of Foxtail, which is turning out to be everything that I thought it would be.
Shenanigans.
She needed
And
it.
also, for those of you who don't know, it's Vanessa's birthday! So, you all, stealth checks for everybody.
And do we have
Night-
pass by trace?
Yes.
19.
19? 19?
24.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
19.
Nice rolls, guys. Very good rolls. You all begin to shift away, making your way over the hill. Are you heading in the direction of the big coyote that shifted towards the woods? Or are you heading away from the camp to regroup?
Away from the camp to regroup.
Alright, so you guys shift back over the hill where you first started and step kind of out of the shadows a bit. The moon is now beginning to rise, presenting a little bit of light to reveal all of you as you all see Wesley there with Wiley.
Nude.
pretty much naked.
This is
got
Wesley.
no fur.
All I wear is a cloak.
Okay. Thank you for saving me.
I didn't realize he was naked.
I'm gonna pick him up.
You can pick me up.
You have glasses just like I do.
You're blind too.
Yeah, I don't like to call it blind though.
All right, who the hell are you?
He's gonna be our
His name is Wesley.
My name is
While you're in the
Wesley.
cage.
Wesley Weatherby.
Sleep Weatherby.
Have any of us
Yes.
heard of a Weatherby family?
It's not familiar to any of you, actually.
I am
Why are you naked?
I think they took
You
my
wear too many
clothes.
clothes, Bag. I told you this when we first met.
I love my gauntlets.
It's too many. You don't need all those clothes. You
I
have
like
fur.
them.
Very heavy. Makes
Yeah.
a lot of noise.
I make no
Don't
noise.
listen to him.
Okay.
He's very critical.
These guys
It's
are
because
so
he's a
mean.
Actor?
I am an actor. All right.
As you shout this out, you hear
Hey, did you hear that?
Please. I need.
I could have sworn I heard someone yelling. Fuck out!
Motherfucker. What?
Stop acting now. I'm not scared.
You can play dead again.
How far away are we?
probably 120 feet or so, kind of up over the next hill.
Hey, this may be good. as they're fanning out, I can go back in for the books.
Please.
What
And
books?
quarterstaff as well.
Quarterstaff.
Please.
Like this one?
I rolled the stuff too.
A little bit.
Okay.
We're twins.
Hold it together.
Well, he doesn't.
No, not you.
Oh, y'all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for
Nobody
saving
wants your
me.
thumbs.
Our thumbs are gonna be the reason we succeed.
I'm dead. Did
I
you
wanna
pick
look
a racket
for-
just so you can have thumbs?
I want to look for the closest person.
So I can pull stuff. Use the key actually. Like, imagine a skunk trying to open a door.
Can I look for the closest guy? Sorry.
So
Can I like peek up and look for the closest person?
yeah,
Or
so
someone
go
come
ahead and
over?
make a perception check for me. Your stealth check will carry over.
I can only cast cantrips, right?
Cantrips or any spells you had prepared.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
19.
19. So you kind of peer over, and you do notice is there are two coyotes in particular that are shifting towards you. Not the captain. The captain's headed south with another one. Two more kind of heading off in the opposite direction. There's two of them clustered. They're sectioning off in pairs, and each pair is staying about 10 to 15 feet from one another, just kind of shifting over the high grass. You still don't see where the big boy went, as he's way off in the woods looking for food apparently.
Much not something.
Right.
You do hear as the captain just kind of like the one that's leading them. He just,
Reginald! The hell did you go? We need you now! Your nose is better than the rest of us.
and then you hear shouting from the woods. Hold on! You don't know what he found. He found something. So there are two shifting in direction. They're about 50 feet away from you, making their way up the hillside.
Does one of them look better dressed than the other?
They're all
Better equipment?
pretty. Yeah, I mean, most of their equipment's kind of worn down, raggedy leathers. They all have leather armor, but it's just kind of tattered and worn. Nothing really distinctive between any of them. Nothing that separates them, I should say.
They're keeping 10 feet apart from each other, each pack.
10 to 15 feet. Yeah, 10 to 15. Yeah, each pair is staying 10 to 15 feet apart of each other, but the individual pairs are shifted a good distance off from one another.
Oh, okay.
So 3 pairs, they're all a good distance off, but each pair of individuals is staying close. Yep.
I want to point at one of them and cast message and say, Captain likes him better than you.
Make a deception check.
16.
16.
Yep.
Why are you guys so dumb? So
We can't have it.
no, not y'all, the coyotes. They get like a -2 to each of these freaking
Oh my
rolls against them.
gosh.
So
I feel that.
so they you hear as you say this, he's looks over the other one. Punk ass little shit. He starts walking over.
Hey, I got a bone to pick with you.
So the other one's, huh? What you talking about? And they start, there's a scuffle that breaks out. Like they just start barking at each other. And eventually the word's just like,
What did Captain say to you last night? I saw him giving you some extra food. Well, the rest of us just had to scraps.
the other's,
I don't know what you're talking about.
just start gnashing and gnawing at each other. They're no words. It's just barking and yipping.
I'm going to tap Wiley again and say, all right, I won't cast a spell this time. And cast invisibility on him.
Now go.
All right, going back in.
All right. So you run back with invisibility. How many spells have you burned already?
Like a couple.
Just a couple.
So you take off over the hill. Go ahead and make a stealth check with advantage.
Don't you still have pass without a trace?
Yeah, that's gonna save me. That's
You won't as you leave the area pass without a trace,
okay,
though.
but I will have it for a certain amount.
Still 30 feet.
Okay,
Do we need to
30
shoot
okay,
it?
so that's
That might have a lot to do with it. It might help.
I can stay here.
21.
21. Okay.
With pass without a trace.
Okay.
hide
So
in
an
the
11
tree.
without.
Yes. Yes.
Alright. Good to know. Wiley, you watch as his footsteps like just kind of quickly scuttle through the tall grass. The two that are bickering are still just they're getting after each other. He walks right behind them, some 20 feet away, just kind of shifting behind them. You run back down to the campsite, And where are you going? Where you go over the bag? So you find this very large burlap sack. It's got it's tied at the very top. As you go to grab it, I need you to make a strength check.
Oh.
Strength check.
Uh-oh.
It's a big burlap sack.
Thumbs.
Oh, grr. Come on,
Use your thumbs, open the
Thumbs
bag.
don't catch me now.
So you grab the sack and you. Oh, that's heavier than you thought. You use your legs, whip it over your back. You all watch as this burlap sack just starts floating out of the campsite, begins to shift back over the hill. You get behind the other two and kind of about the time you get there, you hear as one, boss, the hell is that? What are you talking about?
I want to make the sack go on the ground. Like, stop moving and put it on the ground.
Y'all are making me work here.
Yeah.
So the bag, you drop it. It hits the ground. You see as the boss kind of, hey, you two, quit bickering. Turn around. Check out that sack. Something's weird. They kind of walk over. They draw their scimitars, and they kind of approach over to it. And
I went to 30 feet from us, minor illusion, him, and with enhanced illusion, him go, and then run off.
so minor
Dive
illusion,
into a bush
minor
or
illusion
something.
has to be still.
Okay,
It
sure.
has to stay. Like you can have him doing that, but he has to stay still.
Okay, that's fine.
So as he does.
Oh my gosh.
As this happens, all the coyotes immediately turn back in that direction and how did he get out? Guilty! No! They all start running back towards the camp, like back in his direction. Wiley, what are you gonna do?
Pick up the bag and then start running.
Alright, you start running.
He, fuck, I did it again. He was not invisible.
No, minor illusion does not
Ooh, I got mirror
Minor
image
illusion is
in.
not concentration.
Yeah.
You're good. So you
Gotta get used to that.
You shift. The bag picks itself back up and starts floating, just kind of bouncing over the grass, back over the hill as they all converge on the west. Like all four of them pounce at one time, just tackle each other and just dogpile. The other two that are like kind of a distance off, they run in the direction. They look at each other. What are you guys gonna do from here?
Let's fucking go.
I'm back with them or no?
You are back with them at this point.
Your books.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna dig through, see if I
Time
for that pick up, let's go.
I can find my quarterstaff.
We gotta get
Grab the whole thing. And I'll take the bag from him and
All right, so you take the bag. You guys all start running. You take off. Where are you headed? Are you going to go back the way you came, or are you going to try and? Because they are in the direction you were headed.
Can we go perpendicular
Yeah.
so that we don't lose ground, but we're not getting any closer or
Yeah,
something?
like in the woods.
Oh, I got you.
This is really fun. We're on a stealth mission or something.
So are you going to head to the woods, or are you going to head north through the moors?
Oh
We gotta go more north, right, to get to our destination. Or do
You headed Twins Pass, right?
Twins Pass.
Twins Pass is
South.
due west.
Oh,
Okay,
west.
west.
Due
Okay,
west.
yeah.
So you could go southwest, you
Let's
could
go-
go northwest, either way.
I would rather go forest than moors. What about you guys?
No, you like the wizard.
I don't like the weather.
You know, like,
I
Or the
can,
big slimy
yeah,
thing that's looking
I
for
prefer
us.
the woodlands. I can walk through the trees. So,
To the woods!
let's make it now.
So you all begin to
Anyway,
shift
else?
down towards the forest. You run across the road, shifting into the shadows of the trees. You travel in about 40 or 50 feet, and you hear this.
Oh my god.
stop! Is that the fat one?
That's the fat one. Reggie, everybody crouch. Can you get in a tree and find him? Yeah.
What do you think he's eating?
Can I smell anything?
Make a perception check using
I
spell.
have keen smell.
You have keen smell, so go ahead and make it. With so you get advantage with keen.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
What is it? Perception?
Yeah, perception.
9.
9.
23.
Yeah.
Bag. All you're smelling is whatever is in that bag that you're holding. Bag. There's something pretty rank in there. As Sylvia, as you take a whiff, you you smell something sweet. It smells like honey.
Oh.
It smells like honey. I think you got a hive.
Coyotes like bees.
I don't know. I don't know much about coyotes.
No, only
I think
Just
they
to
like
stay away from
anything.
them.
No, they're vicious.
Shall we move around?
Sure.
You, stay down.
Okay. And like shorts.
Make stealth checks, everyone.
Oh God.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Still have pass without trace?
Yes.
Still have pass without a trace.
Except for you.
19.
19.
18.
9.
31.
what was the lowest so far?
9.
You
You get plus 10. What is it, Tim?
Well, let's tell them. Don't tell me anything. It's a 17.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
That's
still
pretty
fine.
good. Yeah.
So the 9.
Oh, it's like, I thought he was going to say 7.
Yeah, I was like,
So how could I do this? Oh, I
It's
hit
not
the-
possible.
I hit the -3.
So you all shift. You just creep. You Scooby-Doo and gang it, just kind of shifting through the through the trees and through the bushes and everything, and kind of going from tree to tree. And eventually, you come to a point where you do see a clearing overhead. You hear this, and you look over and you notice with a big old beehive in his hands, that coyote Reggie. As he's just sticking his paw in there, and there are bees all over him, just stinging the hell out of him, and he is just taking it, and he is just bee kind of. You all shift past him with the collective group stealth score being high enough. As you make your way into the darks of the northern marsh, you shift some. You try to get as clear as you can of that campsite. The coyotes at this point have no idea what has happened. They have been bamboozled. Reginald's getting a nice midnight snack. He's enjoying himself. The rest of them have no idea what's going on. You guys make your way further down the forest until eventually you creep out back onto the road.
Good work, team.
Yeah, nice work.
Thank you.
It's nice to officially meet you. What was your name again?
Wesley.
Wesley.
My friends call me Wes.
Wes.
Wesley for me, then.
Okay.
He'll grow on you, I think. He's not very warm when you first meet him. He's a method actor.
I am an actor on life's stage.
Oh, yes, be quiet.
As you shout that out, you hear from inside the woods. Hey, did you hear that?
Oh my god. Can we please check the sack to see if my thing's in there?
Yeah. Get your stuff.
Really like to get my
Shift a little further around again.
I really like to get my thing.
You dump the sack out onto the roadside as you guys kind of find a good place to camp, set up camp. You find inside. You do find Wesley's books. You find his satchel. You find your satchel with all your belongings. You also notice there's quite a few. There's a variety of coin purses in here. Some very fancy, some not so much. You actually garner a total. You were supposed to roll initiative for all this, but that's fine. You get it anyways. Well played, everyone. Well around me. You find a total of 162 gold pieces and 280 silvers. You also find a rather strange-looking elixir, a weird potion that's kind of tucked down into a satchel with some rather musty robes. Bag, you gather that's probably what you were smelling. As the satchel, you kind of pull it out. It's pretty rank, whatever it is. Deeper inside, there are you find hammers, you find daggers, you find swords. Most of them, all right condition. And for whatever reason, the very bottom of the bag, there is a full-sized suit of plate mail.
Oh.
Everything but the greaves.
Can you wear this, Tim?
There's the weight.
That is the weight. Okay, I'll check. Surely books and a staff doesn't
Can you wear it?
weigh that much.
I don't think so.
I don't know. You gotta try it on.
8'10". Some new duds.
It's good to have clothes again.
As you're wearing just basically some books and
Yes, basically.
So we're making camp, right?
Yes, and divvying up the gold.
Sure. I was just gonna see if I could detect magic on whatever that is and see if it's magical.
We're making camp.
Okay.
I'll count the gold.
I don't trust him to count the gold.
What? Watch this. I flip the coins with my thumbs.
We get it. You got thumbs, bro.
Yeah, it's easier to count.
Now that I have my books, I think I can do that as well. Mage hand.
there's a little hand that just kind of appears with a thumb. So
I'll just make it, flip a coin.
it just
I
kind
wanna
of
make
takes-
hand
Okay, well, me and Wesley.
I want to mage hand and grab his coin out of the air.
Ooh, so many hands.
And just drop it on the ground.
I forgot.
Mage hand dissipates. Okay.
Go sit by myself.
Thank you all for saving me again.
Of course.
Are you all seekers?
Yeah, I think so.
How'd you know?
Well,
We have astrals.
you have astrals?
Yeah, small ones.
And
They
a
keep us
message.
safe. See them, Tim. Right here around our neck, the one that keeps us safe.
Right?
Covered up.
I'll show them mine. Yeah.
It keeps you safe from the withering.
Mine's bigger.
Okay. Well, I heard stories about seekers.
What kind of stories?
Pretty mixed reviews. Yeah, but I was looking for a crew of sorts.
You got a job?
Well, I need some help. More than the situation I was just in.
Pretty needy folk over there.
Well,
If you guys have space in your party for...
kind of spell casting can you do?
I know quite a few spells, actually. I've been training ever since I was 8 years old.
Ooh,
Wow.
kind of like
Big
silver,
words for a
right?
10-year-old weasel.
Kind of a bully.
Must you do this
Fine.
right now?
Fine.
Okay.
I think it comes from a deep-seated insecurity.
It's okay.
I dig down into the ground and hide.
You see as he vanishes beneath the ground, he takes a slab of dirt and just.
Now you did it.
I know. We'll dig him out in the morning. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Thank you all so much for saving me.
Pretty cool. Did you learn all of your magic?
Yeah, kind of through my mentor. His name's Griffin. He basically trained me ever since I was 8. I never went to school. I started working as a handyman of sorts for him.
School's for chumps.
Did you not go to school either, I assume?
Not in the traditional way. My parents are merchants, so we traveled a lot. So most of my magic is natural. Learned from the forest.
Interesting. I've only learned mine from books. Well, so I started working for Griffin when I was 8, and I needed some money because my father had fallen ill. He unfortunately got in contact with the withering.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm
So
so sorry.
it's okay. It's kind of why I ventured out of my hometown and immediately got attacked by coyotes. So
It was a noble effort.
thank you.
This is the first time you've been on your own.
Yes.
Oh. That's okay. You'll learn along the way.
Okay. Thank you.
This wasn't your gold, was it?
That's it.
No, you found your gold.
Okay. No, and I don't need any of it, truly. Yeah. Thank
Well,
you
they
for
were-
saving me.
While they were talking, I would have divided it into 4 and
Okay.
handed him all the silver.
All right.
Thank you.
Seems like you've been through a lot.
Thank you. It's very kind of you. At least there's some hospitality in this group.
As you hear the muffled crying from beneath the dirt. He keeps shouting that name, and you have no idea what it means.
What name is it?
Alana.
Okay. Okay.
So, as you all come together, you start a campfire, and you begin to take your long rest. We're going to take a quick break.
Quick break!
So, for those of you who have been watching, thanks for sticking around. We're going to be back in about 10 minutes, guys. We'll continue this journey on to, I think, Twins Pass,
Twins
right?
Pass.
That's where y'all are headed. So, yeah, stick around. We'll be right back. Oh, and don't forget to wish our very, very wonderful matron of the Blue Cottage a happy birthday with channel points. Go give her some happy birthdays, guys. Thank you all so very much. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Thanks for happy birthdays!
I'm sorry, everyone.
And we're back. Give me a moment to swish back some goods here. What I need. There we are. So, as you all awaken the next morning, it seems that Bag never came out of his hole. He is still under the ground. You can hear the faint kind of.
Who wants to wake him up? He really hates me.
Tim, you wanna wake him up?
I'll go in.
I think he likes
Burrow
you
down.
best.
Alright, so you dig him out of his hole. You just get down.
Doesn't he squeaky?
This morning,
Did we really pick up a naked weasel, or was that just another dream?
unfortunately, I think he's dressed now, though.
Well, that's good.
Good morning. Top of the morning. Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning.
Did you sleep okay?
Slept great. Love being under the dirt.
Your head did this though.
I slept really well. I did not cry all night at all.
Mixed signals.
Seems to be his MO.
To Twins Pass.
With haste.
With haste.
Alright.
What's at Twins Pass?
The twins.
We're passing through Twins Pass.
Yes.
Okay.
We're trying to get back to Riverwood.
Oh.
Riverwood Bend.
Well,
Been
and
there?
there's some more astrals than
Have I been
Twins
there?
Pass.
Been there?
Mm-hmm.
Or heard of it? I guess I haven't really.
Actually, Riverwood Bend would have been one of the stops on your journey. When you mapped out your original plan of
fine.
travel,
Mm-hmm.
that would have been one of the points that you would have traveled through.
Okay.
So it is on the main road that leads
Yeah.
up to Twins Pass. So
Do they actually have any astrals in Twins Pass, or can we just go there and they will tell us about the astrals?
I think the second one.
I just know we was talking about going there to begin with.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
know where more astrals are.
I think they have an
The other person had
observatory.
bigger ones.
Mhm. Wouldn't hurt to know where they are. Just keep an eye out for that when we get there.
So,
Can we look around for footprints?
can you look around the folks? Absolutely.
Coyotes?
Make a survival check.
I will also do that.
Bible. Oh, guide myself. Oh, I don't have any D4s out.
Natural 20!
Natural 20. So,
Welcome back to the stream!
Oh, my thunder.
back. As you begin to kind of circle, as you and Sylvia begin to search for tracks, Sylvia, what'd you roll?
I rolled 25.
25, okay.
Oh.
The two of you begin to kind of search around the campsite. You look around, you don't find coyote tracks. However, you do find in the tall grass, because the grass around here is a little over knee high for all of you. It probably stands about a foot to a foot and a half high. And as you come to one point, you notice there's this little path in the grass where it's been shifted down a bit. And it curls kind of to the right and curls to your campsite.
Does it look like a
Zoe,
snake? Hmm?
come check it out.
I already saw it.
Oh. Come over here, I saw this first.
We all
What is it?
What does it look like?
It's
Would I
just
recognize the animal?
Can you smell
Like
anything?
those?
Make a perception check.
Got myself. 18.
18?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you
Or wait, no, that's a 4. 19.
19.
Nice.
So you begin to smell around the ground and trying to pick up the scent of whatever it is. You definitely smell something. You find a few bits of like tiny fine fur scattered about here and there. But you don't recognize what this is. Whatever it is, you've never smelled it before.
Do you know what this is?
No.
No.
I've never smelled it before. It's new to me. It's leaving.
You
Bits.
see
everywhere.
the trail kind of shifts back towards the road, and on the other side of the road, you can see where the grass is split just a little bit. Whatever it was very small, no more than 6 to 8 inches wide.
I want to go look through all my belongings.
Yeah.
Did they relay this
no.
information to us? Do we know?
Oh no.
Do you
We
really
found looking
I'm just
for
going
You
and
see
looking
them,
through all my
you see
belongings.
them doing this weird, this very strange
We all looking
ploy
at.
between each other as they're just kind of, she grabs something off the ground, she puts it in his nose, he sniffs it, she comes back, she sniffs it, and they start looking around.
Oh, that doesn't look sanitary.
It's a scat.
I hope not.
Did I lose anything?
As you search through your belongings, kind of like shifting around, you check all of your things. You're not missing anything. However, you do find that satchel or the burlap sack that you took. While you put a lot of the stuff back in it, it's not missing anything, but it is opened up and there's a couple of things scattered out on the ground.
Who has the astral? Did we get that up already?
Mm-mm. I think you have
Yeah, I
it.
had the astral.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The big one.
Check it.
Mm-hmm. Check it. What
Put
happened?
eyes on it.
Did we get robbed?
I don't know, we might have. Do either of you recognize this?
As you look for the astral and kind of you find it and you're like, oh, yeah, it's still there. You open it up in the bag, it is still there. However, you reach for your chest, Wiley. Your astral shard is gone.
Mine too.
All of yours are there. Just
Is this
his.
him? Oh my god.
Give me that fur. What is it?
I don't know. Do you recognize
Recognize it?
Make a perception check.
Is it a cat? You got a vendetta with a cat!
Okay, investigation?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a 14.
14. Actually, I take it back. This will be a nature check. My apologies.
Nature. 12.
12.
Yeah.
Taking a look there, it's very fine. It's very small. You don't know what this is. You haven't seen this before. It kind of reminds you of maybe a rabbit, but you look at the spot that the creature traveled through, and I mean, rabbits are small, and you guys have encountered some small rabbits before, and rabbit thieves are not terribly uncommon.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe,
Maybe.
but it doesn't smell like one though.
You got any vendettas?
Everybody check your astrals. Okay, still there?
Mine's still
All my
there.
other stuff there.
All your other stuff's there. Just his astral shard is missing.
Why would somebody steal your astral?
I don't know.
I will ask you again. You got any vendettas?
Not in this part of the woods.
What part of the woods?
You don't need to worry about that.
It's a thumb thing.
Makes sense.
Well, I'm gonna go find the astral. Y'all, I don't know if you want to come
Good thing
with
we
me.
got that big one.
Who's it?
Yeah, I'll leave this one here with y'all.
Well, I'm definitely coming with you.
But-
I'm gonna go let the weather and get you.
Coming with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll symbolically get in a circle around him and say, "We'll protect you."
Protect me. Okay.
So, Wesley, you're just standing back watching this whole thing transpire. This is different.
Well, are you part of the crew or not? And I move over and give him a little space.
I'd love to. Thank you.
All right, you're carrying this, and I drop the sack on. Let's go.
So, I should know, did you put on the plate mail?
Yes. I mean,
Yeah, it would be, it's a little big for you, but you are proficient, so you can wear the
He took
plate
the
mail,
mail.
so that'll put your AC at an 18.
I was saying, if you're already at disadvantage,
Yeah,
might as
it
well
doesn't
wear
matter.
it.
I might as well max it out.
Yeah.
okay. Well, I will do that. And
Nice.
Leslie, was anybody else in the Cody's camp? Or did they have anybody else in the cage before you?
No, right?
Not that you remember.
Just me. I recall.
You remember along your travels, there was the occasional point where they would assail travelers or small villages. Maybe 2 or 3 in general, but you never got to see a lot of it because they had that canvas kind of covering you.
Relay that to everyone.
Come on, let's go find your shot.
Better
Alright.
hope it's in one
Sucks.
piece.
So,
Who do you think took it?
I don't know.
What if I came in the night? Let's go get it.
I bet it was a squirrel.
Can I insight check him?
make me that check.
Guide myself when he says he doesn't know?
No, because it's in the moment.
Whoa!
But you do have advantage because there were enough birthday shout outs that everybody gets advantage on
And we
all your
get one
choices.
from our.
And you'll get one for the
Because we
thing.
have 2.
No spoiler alerts, but the thing.
The thing.
Thing. Thing.
I'll go with it. 15.
15.
Do you have to roll anything?
Persuasion or deception, your choice. And you don't have to tell us which one. Just tell us if she believes you or not.
Okay, what is this? She said perception.
Persuasion or deception, depending on whether or not you were telling the truth.
Okay, yeah.
She believes you.
She believes me.
I don't think he knows.
Okay. All right. So,
Are we going or not?
Yeah, let's
That's
go.
important.
Let's go. This is important. You want me to die out here?
I didn't say that. Come on, let's go get it.
Let's go. Let's go.
What kind of place
Might
do you
want to
think they'll
mind
be
your
in?
manners, or we'll just push you into the withering.
I'm already in the withering. Now go.
so you all begin to follow along this little trail. Wesley holding the bag, the burlap
I'll put it
sack.
around on my back.
Yeah, you just gotta like hold it over your back. Just gotta, yep. So you guys shift, following this little trail. It leads you about 200 to 300 yards south of the road, where eventually it comes to the river. That's kind of pouring across. This is the Cauldron River that flows from Twins Pass. The road follows it all the way to the city. It eventually comes to, it's not quite the banks, you're probably 30 feet or so from the banks of the river, and comes this little burrow. There's this little hole in the ground, very small. Just goes down beneath.
Bag. Tim, you know what to do.
Cock my gauntlets and
So, as you jump in and start digging,
trimmer sense.
with your tremor sense going, you get about 5 feet down, and then you feel everything start to give way around you. You hear running water. Stop! I need everyone to go ahead and make dexterity saving throws for me as the
God.
ground around you begins to collapse in. You all
God.
begin to fall.
Dex save.
Oh my goodness.
17. Oh,
Go ahead.
17.
30, 20.
Okay.
Does that have anything with Dex being a weasel? No, right?
No, it's whatever your dexterity is.
You have advantage though if you want to use it.
Yeah, I do.
Oh
The other one
no.
was a 3. This one's an 8.
Okay, it's a little bit better.
Okay.
19.
Natural 20.
Nice.
SOS.
So, all 4 of you manage to scramble out as the ground at about a 10-foot diameter area around you begins to just collapse in. As Bag goes to dig and he collapses this tunnel inwards, everything begins to crumble down. You hear the sound of running water, and you see as there is another section of the Cauldron River that kind of shifts kind of further to the north a little bit here and dives down deeper beneath you. There is this underground inlet that's just steady running beneath your feet. All four of you manage to grab onto some roots and some grass and hang on. However, you hear Wesley.
I won't drop the bag, I promise.
He's holding the bag steadily floating down. You watch as he disappears beneath the ground down a tunnel, just shouting the whole way. What do you shout?
I've got the sack. Wait, am I falling into water?
The water, you hit the river down below, the water down beneath, and you just begin to flow.
Can I try to do something cool?
What do you want to do?
Can I cast shape water and freeze the water and like land? Depending on how long and far it is.
Can you freeze the water with shape water?
You freeze the water, provided that there are no creatures in it. The water unfreezes in 1 hour.
Okay. How
It's
big of a
a
section?
5-foot cube.
So yeah.
Do a little
So
bit.
you
I get my book
Is
as
it-
I'm falling.
So you're holding onto the bag, and as you hit, you kind of freeze the water, and just as you hit, you slide a little bit.
I think I'm okay.
You think or you know?
That was wildly
I
impressive.
think.
Is he still going down the water? Like
No, the
floating?
cube
His eyes
is frozen. The
floating
water
on the
washing
body.
around it. There is an underground tunnel here, and the water flows down this tunnel.
Anybody got some rope?
I don't think so.
Maybe?
How far down below us is he?
Probably 15 feet
Yeah, bro.
below you.
Should we get him out?
Probably. Or we can explore
Yeah,
whatever's
we're
down
going
there.
in.
Do we have to swim?
You would likely have to swim. The current's pretty rough, though.
Wait, we have to swim to get to the tunnel? Or
No. Like,
Swim
if
in
you
the
wanted to
tunnel.
explore the tunnel, you'd have to swim down
Swim
the
down.
river. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna
say
Just let
we,
the water take us.
or we could follow it above ground and see if anybody runs out, because we're about to flood their system.
True.
I'm staying above ground.
Okay.
Okay, let's get him out.
All right.
Here's the rope.
Okay.
So
Thanks.
you toss the rope down to
Thanks a lot.
Wesley. As you kind of begin to tie the rope around yourself, you hear this. You turn around and you see, sitting on a rock that's kind of jutting out of this little underground river some 30 feet away from you, you see this strange little creature. It's about 8 inches long, maybe 12. It has these very big, fluffy, like bunny-like ears that kind of flop over. It's got a snout, a muzzle that kind of extends forward. It's a cross between a fox and a rabbit. It's somewhere in between. It's got these really big, vibrant blue eyes that are just completely blue. The coloration of its fur, it's very fine fur. It's got this white and green, like jade green coloring that flows back to this really fluffy tail that's almost as long as its body. And ingrained, embedded in its forehead, you see Wiley's astral. And it's just... And it starts jumping from rock to rock, disappears down the tunnel, following the waterway.
Wiley,
Yeah.
I
What?
found your astral.
Where is it?
It's attached to some weird creature that just hopped down the tunnel.
Down the tunnel.
I think I'm gonna barf.
Hold on to that bag.
As the.
Got
You
it.
can barf in the bag. You breathe heavy.
Don't barf in the bag.
Is the rope?
You put it back to your nose.
Signals.
You immediately regret that.
Yeah.
Musty
Rancid
blood.
as mustard.
Thrown outside of the bag.
You just puke into the river.
Rainbows. I'll start like freezing the area around me in 5 feet, like increments.
So that's a cantrip, essentially? Okay, so
And
you
it
just-
lasts an hour.
Yeah, so you managed to make a little barricade of ice here. It is a little slick, especially with the water, fresh water kind of washing over it, but it's enough to get you guys a foothold.
Okay. Cool. I think if you guys wanted to come down here, I made a little platform of sorts.
I jumped down.
Make a dexterity saving throw as you jump onto a block of ice.
It is ice.
Wait.
Just
21.
Nice.
You land, and there's a moment where you slide, and you just kind of.
Oh, he uses spells.
Yeah. I'll mage hand. Make it disappear.
Can someone lower me down?
Must be the thumbs. Yes.
I'm not
Here,
very dexterous.
I'll hold the rope. You can go down.
Alright.
I'm not going down.
Why not? You have to come with us.
You're not
We have to
going
go
down?
find his astral.
I don't want to drown.
Okay.
We're fine.
Jen,
Can I hammer him on my armor?
I hear
We'll-
what you're
we'll
saying,
see.
but if we get Wes to stay back and keep freezing
I don't want to
water,
drown.
you're not gonna drown.
I can freeze the water.
You've seen him do it.
Water,
You're literally
water.
watching him.
You were
do
fine
it
on
right
the
now.
ship. Why is this any different?
He might need some guidance, maybe.
I mean, I can guide you.
To my demise. Fine, I'm coming with y'all. Jeez. If I drown, I'm holding it against you.
So you guys watch this. Tim, like just slowly. I guess you're sliding down the rope. What do you guys attach the rope to up top?
I'm holding it up.
You're holding it up, so you just slide. He keeps his like knees up to his chest and just got
I
all
got
the
you,
way
buddy.
down
I got
until Sylvie just daintily places you on the ice.
I'll keep freezing.
I'm gonna
You just
wind,
kind of keep
Yeah.
making a bridge, essentially.
wind the rope up and dig down and like just step out onto the ice.
Okay, so you just dig a tunnel down and just walk out onto the ice. So essentially, what you guys just did is you opened up a large hole in the ground above you, some 15 feet above you, and then you made an ice dam that you're using as a point of a base of operations now, and you're looking down this tunnel where this this underground water just kind of flows away from the river, shifting deeper in. You can hear as it flows down, it sounds like it curves around a corner somewhere up ahead. You can just hear it echoing.
Since I have that little bit of fur, can I smell it and try and track it?
All right, so make a survival check.
Is that for like? Oh, I guess only he saw the creature.
Just me, or is my perception wrong of this? There's this little bitty creature, and we're going down its tunnel.
No, we were.
It's
until
not
it opened
small,
up into
right?
a bigger
Oh, it did open to a
How
big
big
tunnel.
is it?
The creature's small. It's
Yeah,
about
it's
it's
like
about 8
smaller than
12.
me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
like
baby.
8-12 inches long. It's very small.
Gosh.
She's a little baby.
Okay.
19.
19. Okay. So, leading the way, Sylvie, as
Perception.
thank you for all the happy birthdays. You got lots of happy birthdays.
Yay.
Got lots of birthday shout outs.
Happy
I
birthday.
love the octopus.
So, as you leading the way, Wesley, you keep freezing. You're making an ice bridge. You guys are just kind of slowly sliding. You're not even really having to walk. You just like take a step forward. You just kind of
How long do these
forward.
last?
Up to an hour.
Okay.
You continue down the tunnel with your long ice bridge until eventually you come to a divide. There's a fork in the water where the water splits amongst the rocks here. Going left and going right. Both sides, you see some 60, 70 feet down these smaller tunnels. They open up into large caverns and the water turns into a waterfall. With your survival check, it smells like he went left.
Left. Let's go that way.
Okay.
I trust him.
How are we gonna get down the waterfall? Can you freeze the waterfall?
Hey, can you make steps?
Try. I don't think it's gonna. Oh
Make some
wait.
steps down.
I don't think so. I mean, I can move or change the flow of the water as I direct it up to 5 feet in any direction. Probably not. Yeah. I can cause the water to form into simple shapes. I guess I could.
Make a slide. Make a slide.
It would
Slide
take
down?
some time
It'd be a 5
because
foot
it would
slide.
be in
Yeah.
5 feet increments. But could I do that?
Is it instantaneous? Yes.
What's your range on that?
It is 30 feet range.
So as you shift down the left tunnel and you come to the waterfall, you're all just kind of carefully trying to stand on this ice, making sure nobody falls, because that would be pretty rough. You come to this cavern where it opens up into this very large underground cavern. The water flows down and cascades into this glistening pool below. This faint blue light begins to envelop all of you. As you notice decorating the cavern from left to right, there is this forest of mushrooms, ranging anywhere from a few feet in diameter to some that are 6 to 8 feet tall. All of them emanating this pale blue glow.
Have I ever like seen anything like this before, or know anything about these mushrooms?
Make a nature check for me.
12.
A 12? With a 12 nature check, you would recognize one of them. As you're kind of looking at the mushrooms, you do recognize one in particular.
Okay.
It is a... Give me a moment. Aha! You found it. Thank you. Also, this is my original draft.
No.
The OG.
Give me a moment to turn to the page. Where's it at? There it is. It's called a pop shroom.
Puck, puck.
A what? Pop, 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 pop.
But
You know that this particular mushroom,
mushroom, baby.
when someone interacts with this mushroom with a 12, if you touch it, sometimes it shrinks, sometimes it grows to up to twice its size.
Okay. Relayed.
I'm gonna go touch the first one.
Holy goodness.
You guys are not down in the cavern just yet. You're still up top, like kind of at the top of
Oh,
the
I can't
wall.
wait to
You're in the
touch it.
caverns.
Somebody tie his hands up. He was always talking about touching them.
can
She wants to touch mushrooms? Alright.
So
Just be careful.
you're going to make a slide. So what is the spell you're casting again?
Shape water.
Shape water. What is this?
Yeah.
I need to know.
I'm
need
basically
to
a
know.
waterbender within 5 feet.
Wait, 30.
Shape water.
Oh yeah. I mean like 30 feet range, but then 5
Instantaneously
foot cube.
move or otherwise change the
You can
flow
do
of
6
water
of
that you
them.
direct at 5 feet in any direction. This, yeah. So you could make a
Can we
make a
make
slide.
steps? If that works. Okay, we can do a slide.
So you, with the waterfall cascading down, you curl up some of the water from the flow, and it makes a slide that glides down over the little pool, the shimmering pool down below you, and safely into the rocks on the other side.
A jump.
Bag just you slide down the ice, and as you skid to the rocks on the other side, you're not slowing down. I need you to make a. It was a solid like 25-foot drop. You've got a lot of momentum. I need you to make this is going to be a dexterity or acrobatics check for me.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Acrobatics. 19.
A 19. So you kind of hit the stone on the other side, like the cabin floor, goes skittering across the rocks. You quickly jump to your feet and just kind of just tiptoe over until you come to a grinding halt just before you run into this large mound of mushrooms.
Is it a pack?
It is not one of the pop pocks. However, as you get close to it, you see as there's these bits of spores that are just drifting off of it, and they smell a little funny.
Interesting.
Be careful.
That was awesome.
Did he
He made it
survive?
okay. I
Next
think
bag.
so.
Are you down there?
I'm good. Found some weird smelling mushrooms.
As you say this, Bag, you look back down at the mushroom and you watch as it.
It's alive. It's alive.
You notice as
He's not good.
the mushroom cap lifts up, and these two little voids that look like eyes, just kind of bits of ooze, just connecting the fungal matter beneath. As this strange mouth kind of droops open, and it. I need everyone to roll initiative.
I knew I should have stayed up.
Ooh.
Nate, you got the little flags?
Wee little flags.
Little flags.
little
Initiative
flags.
tracker.
Yeah. This will be good to help me remember.
All right. Let's see. I wonder if I have this map. This is an old map. I don't know if
Sylvie.
I have it. Let's take a look.
I think I know the map you're talking about.
I didn't expect you guys to do this, honestly.
Yeah.
To do this or?
Oh, it was just me, like way back when, but yeah. Yeah, I remember this little tunnel.
You didn't go through this one, though.
This one?
You
Is
didn't
it a
go down
different
this
one?
Yeah,
Does
this
it interconnect? Do they all like intertwine?
Maybe.
Maybe.
That's a possibility.
Possibility.
Let's see.
What you
There
thinking,
it is.
Billy?
Then my initiative stinks.
Oh.
It's okay,
Mine
same.
too.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we can expect Wiley to go first.
Oh, we got a long rest, right? Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Good
Just a
to know
second,
that.
everyone. Why did you do that?
Billy, what's your guys' name?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Timothy McPeak.
Timothy.
All right.
Incredible.
Mm-hmm.
So, much like before, these are not going to be 5-foot squares. They're going to be 10 foot. So,
Heinrich gifted 5 subscriptions.
really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You're amazing. Thank you
thank
so
you.
very much. You're wonderful. We really appreciate you. So, who is that again? Who did it? Who did the thing? Hang on. Eindridge, thank you so very much. You're so wonderful. We really appreciate you.
He's in all the Eindridge Caverns.
All right.
Name a mushroom.
Yes.
I need.
But good luck, everyone.
I was not prepared for this particular combat. I promise after the next break, I will get ready for this little cavern. For now, though.
What you need? You need Myconids?
I need Myconids.
Alright, I think I know where Myconids are.
I
think
need
there's-
Myconids.
I think they're somewhere. Here, I'll
What are
have
you saying over there?
Just tell me what you
My
need.
dice hate me.
Oh, yeah.
And I need battle map. For battle
Yeah,
map.
It's just
these are actually
rude.
in-
It's just rude.
They were anyway.
They must be in that one.
Oh, they must have got them.
That's okay. We'll just use dice for them now. Let me get everybody's mini
Get in there.
first.
Thank you.
Do what you want.
Need them
Sure.
minis. Where'd they go?
How do you want some more espresso beans?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you, though.
Pretty good. I'm gonna be up all night.
Oh, wait, he's actually
All
up.
right. So,
Have
Bag.
you had them before? They're good.
Oh no, I'm gonna be hyped.
Bag, you are currently right here. Found him?
Yeah,
Is Sylvie down there as well?
maybe.
Maybe. Thank you. As you see these little mushroom guys come to life,
No, I
the rest of you are up.
Badger. Oh, wait, no. Did we bring everybody?
No, we printed everybody.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna put the rest of you guys at the top of the falls here, with the bag at the bottom.
See, that 3 minutes that you had is what we forgot to
Yep. I goofed. That's my big.
No.
can't. You'll be fine.
Bear with us, everyone.
Hey, did you guys know that diarrhea is genetic?
Huh?
It runs in your genes.
I'm sorry. Oh my god.
do.
Yeah, I watched The Last of Us. I know.
It's in the last.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty good.
I've heard it's really good.
It is.
Ashley Johnson voiced.
Is there anything you like?
She voiced the video game girl, the little
Yeah,
girl.
yeah,
Ellie,
yeah.
yeah. That's how I heard about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I first watched it. Yeah, I was like, hey, that's
Did y'all play the game?
oh yeah,
I never did.
it's pretty good. No, that's
Yeah?
good.
Really?
My brother says it's really good.
I also love Peggy.
Sorry, everyone. Bear with me. I was unprepared for this. My bad.
But the show is different than the game.
Yeah,
They changed-
I've heard that too.
Really?
They changed it so.
For the better?
Sometimes there's a couple
Yeah,
episodes
speaking
that were
of
like
fungus.
The fungus.
Yeah. cordyceps.
Yeah, so.
Cordyceps.
Oh, my head is so itchy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Again.
There you go. All right. While she's setting that up,
Make it easier.
that works for me. 25 to 20. Anybody?
No. No suck.
I got a dirty 20. Sylvie got a dirty 20.
All right.
Sylvie first.
So Sylvie goes first. 20 to 15.
19.
Followed by Wiley.
It was a low roll.
About to say it must have been.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a low roll.
15 to 10.
14.
14. All right. So then it'll be the fungites.
Oh, I didn't write it down.
Before me. Before me. No. You better not be before me.
And then bag.
Fuck! Before me! No!
No.
Thank you, dear. You're the one. You're the bestest.
You.
And And
You're the best.
So where does that put? We got Wesley and we got Tim.
I see rolled a 7.
So we got Tim and then Wesley at the bottom of the barrel. I never did.
That's okay. Just use the badger.
I'll use the badger for now.
And
We'll find her in a
I
bit.
don't know where she went.
You guys, we'll find her in a bit. We'll find her in a bit. I got some minis we can use for now. So, top of the round, Sylvie, what you
Oh
got?
my goodness. Okay. We're all up top, right?
Yes, you're all up top. The slide leads all the way down. And Bag is by himself being assailed by a bunch of living mushrooms.
Assailed already?
I will use my.
Well, they
move-
don't look happy.
Do you need help, Bag?
Do I have to use my reaction to respond? Because I would like to not use my reaction.
Yes, you have to use your reaction to respond.
I'm not going to respond.
Damn it.
I'm just going to...
It's just hold a thumbs up.
Okay. Do I have to use my action to slide down the slide?
Claws
No, you don't have to use your action to slide down the slide.
Okay, I'll use my movement to slide down the slide.
Make an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
As you go.
Fuck, you're going to hit me.
Yup.
14.
14? 14's enough. I think 14's enough. 14's enough.
Here I go.
As you see as she comes sliding down, she kind of hits the ground. She does not nearly as graceful as you are, Bag. As she kind of hits, she does a tumble. She skids across the stonework and then just barely touches you as she comes to a halt here. So that will take your movement, though. So that is your movement to get there, Sylvie.
Okay. Then I will that's all my movement. Right?
Yep.
Alright. Then I will, let's see. I'm not prone or anything, right?
Nope, you're standing.
Okay, I will use Thorn Whip and make an attack on the
Alright, make an attack roll.
Since I can't move. What
Make
is
Does
an
she get
attack roll.
advantage because I'm so close?
No.
Because it's not flanked or anything? Okay.
No.
It's
You
alright.
have to be flanked.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Just wondering.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
Let's go! Just 1d6. 5 points.
5 points. Nice.
Gryffindor.
So the thorn whip extends out from beneath your feet,
And there's
kind
a
of
web.
branching out from the ground, and just strikes against the creature. Is that the one that pulls them closer to you?
It's,
I think
yes,
so.
10
So
feet
it pulls
closer.
it to you.
Get over here!
All right. So you grab it and yank it around behind, like it kind of slides over past Bag and lands next to you, and it just kind of.
And then as a bonus action, I will cast Shillelagh on
Okay.
my quarterstaff.
All right. Shillelagh on the quarterstaff.
Shit.
Alright, that's my turn.
Is it time? All right. Wiley, you're up.
I want to slide down, jump on it.
Slide down.
All right.
Jump
Go
on
ahead and make an
it.
acrobatics check for me.
Jump on it.
Make an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
Yeah.
Dundo. Jump out.
That's really, really good.
Really, really good.
Really
Alright,
good.
acrobatics. I'm proficient. That is a 23.
23.
Oh my boy.
Wiley, you jump on the slide and you just glide down and just come to a beautiful, nice. You even do a little pirouette in there, you know, just kind of, and land gracefully on your feet at the bottom.
Fucking thumbs.
So that takes your movement to get there. What you got? However, you do come next to you slide right next to Sylvie, and she's got one pulled right to you.
Oh. Well, attack!
Go for it. Make an attack roll.
Make an attack. Let's see.
Don't forget you have your advantage.
I'm gonna use it.
Thanks for the birthday advantage.
Okay, much better. Okay,
Nice.
that is a 29 damage.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
Alright. That'll be D6.
And I saw these
Also,
were-
don't forget you went before it in initiative. Okay.
Okay.
And I saw that these were mushroom
So that is
creatures.
a-
Oh yeah, they're coming to life, and they look like they're about to gobble up your comrades. Oh, okay, all right. You're just gonna go ahead and do that.
So that is 9 points of damage.
9 points of
First
damage.
attack.
Nice.
Nice.
Then I use my bonus action to attack it again.
Alright, so go for it. Make another attack. So as Sylvie lashes out with your thorn rip and pulls it closer, you slide down and crack it with your crook staff.
Hit it with the backside. That's going to be an 18 plus 5.
That'll hit.
Hell yeah. I'm not with the heavy hitting metal dice.
6, 7, 8, 9. I add my proficiency to the bonus attack or no?
Yes,
Damn it.
it's just like an attack roll.
7, 8.
Yep.
9 points. 9 more points of damage.
Or not proficiency, but you do add your
Oh,
modifier.
the
Your modifier, yeah. Alright, nice. So, Wiley, as you take your crook staff, you slam it over the top, you watch as you split the cap open, and it just kind of, there's this weird ooze that just kind of connects the two halves of the cap as you split it open. You take the staff and you come around and just crack it again. This time as you hit it and you bust it open, the creature explodes. I need Wiley, Sylvie, and Bag ultimate constitution saving throws.
Con
And
save!
spores go bursting and begin to float
Con
in the air around
save!
you.
Alright.
Nice.
19.
Success.
18.
Success.
Yes.
It's probably
Not in the mouth, not in the mouth.
yeah, that's going to be an 8.
That's an 8. So Wiley, you're not expecting. You're very proud of yourself. This was
Very
excellent.
proud.
There was a beautiful slide down the slide. You twisted
really
into
good
this
today.
amazing slash with your staff, and then you crack it once again. It explodes. Your mouth is wide open because you're grinning from ear to ear. You absorb all these spores. And you begin to cough. You are poisoned. You currently have the poison status,
Oh, nice.
which means you have disadvantage on attack rolls.
You know, it's...
Poisoned. Anything else?
Poison!
You didn't kill that one.
I'm going to gag as a reaction.
Gag. Yes. All right. So that ends your turn.
You
It is
killed that
now
one.
the Fungite's turn. There's only one
What
left,
cost?
and he is going
Nothing to
to.
me.
He's going to lash out at Bag, being that Bag's the closest one. He's going to and gonna like lurch out towards you.
He's not gonna hit me, dude.
17 to hit.
God, he hit me. No. No.
You're gonna take. Find it real quick.
We got a long rest, right?
You do get a long rest. You're gonna take 5 points of acid damage as it kind of like wraps its maw around you and just grabs onto you. It is like it's this weird feeling like some like wet cloth or a wet sponge just wrapping around your arm. There's no real like pain at first, and then you hear the sizzle. And you look down and there's this acid drool as it begins to just slobber all over you. Then it is going to begin to shake violently. Shh. I need you all to make Constitution saving throws except for you again.
Goodness, how many saves in the box?
Yeah.
Oh no, there's so much better out of the box.
Except for him.
Yeah.
No. Sorry, not everybody, just these two.
Oh, I'll burn my advantage.
You gonna burn your advantage?
9.
Failure.
11.
11. Failure. Also poison.
I'm also dead. I'm gonna pretend to be dead.
I was like,
So it's,
It's a reaction I can make.
go ahead and make your performance check.
Hmm, 16.
16. Okay.
Fuck.
Passive insight.
Oh, that's right. It is passive insight. Correct. So, you guys watch Wesley. It's the first time you've been in a fight with these guys. You see his bag. He gets assailed by this mushroom. He immediately just do your performance.
He dies as...
He just crumbles. He grabs his arm and he just crumbles.
Is this normal?
The mushroom's still on top of him, just kind of
Oh god, he's
quite
dead.
and raises up from him, and now sets its sights on you and Wiley. So you're all poisoned currently. It is Bag's turn. You are feigning death.
I am going to short sword like straight up through its face.
All right,
On
it
the
did
ground.
fail the passive insight, so it will be with advantage.
Yeah. That's needs to be done. Oh, that's much better. 17, natural
That hits.
17.
Roll damage.
Gross. What am I doing? D6. Oh, it was a 6. Oh, it was a 5.
Still good.
7 points of damage.
7 points of damage, nice. So as the creature believes you to be dead, he watches it turns its gaze towards your comrades. You just stab straight up and through.
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast invisibility on myself, and I'm going to move around behind him.
It takes an action to cast invisibility.
Not with...
Oh, you're using it's an illusion spell, isn't it?
Yeah, quick-witted.
So you can use quick-witted. So as you stab through the creature, you quickly touch touch your chest. You turn invisible.
And I don't want to flank a move behind him.
All right, nice. I just realized it was technically supposed to be a straight roll on that attack because you were poisoned. It's fine. We're gonna let it fly. We're gonna let it fly.
I will have used my advantage because I would have definitely.
Yeah.
The one that I got.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. So you shift around behind him. It has no idea where you went.
Fuck yeah.
Is that your turn back?
That's it.
All right, Tim.
Come on, Tim.
I guess I gotta.
You gotta slide down the slide.
Stink around the whole room from the fucking.
Short sword. Go over the edge, ready to stab him in the eyes.
So you take it. You look down.
His armor's just clinking down.
As you slide down the slide, you guys hear this god awful. His armor and his weapons just dig grooves into the slide. Make an acrobatics check for me, Billy.
As graceful as a swan.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's a 16.
A 16?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so pretty good. So using your weapons to slow your slide, you do manage to hit the end and kind of dig your pole arm into the ground, and you use it as kind of like a pole vault, and you just pick yourself up and carefully land yourself down. You're down with the rest of them. That is your movement.
Watch out for the spores.
Yeah, unfortunately. I will,
What are you going to do?
well, I mean, everything I have is it
It's
opens
okay,
stuff
just-
open. It
Oh, yeah.
opens stuff up.
As long as you kill it.
Smack the shit out of him.
Okay, so
We're
my
all
first
poisoned
attack
anyway.
I'm going to be short sword of the withering.
Okay.
So 9 plus.
6 is 15.
15 hits, roll
Nice.
damage.
Wow. That's a great modifier.
That's 9.
Alright, so short sword, you strike across the creature.
Our tank has arrived.
And then with the hand axe,
Oof. You got your
I'm gonna
advantage.
pretend I didn't
You
see
do have advantage if you need it.
If you need it.
Don't need that juju.
You got birthday advantage.
Birthday
Birthday
advantage.
Fucking clutch.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Let's go.
that's
I see
11 and a
doubles.
5 for a
16 hits, roll damage.
Okay.
This is offhand strike, so this is just straight roll, right?
That's 1 plus.
Hey,
We haven't used
Yeah.
our advantage for
3.
the game.
I did.
Oh,
Oh,
you're-
you're in the game? No, I haven't used that one.
you're two weapon
Two
fighting,
weapon.
right? Yeah, so how much?
That's 4.
Nice. So you slide down and just first the short sword, the second the axe kind of digging into it, the creature begins to kind of crumble and fall apart. Its acidic juices just leaking out on the grounds around it. Anything else? That's your that's action, bonus action movement. I think that's everything.
Yeah.
Wesley.
Wesley's like flipping through his book.
Do my teammates get advantage if they can't see me? For the flanking?
This flanking would still technically count.
Okay. So you get advantage on an attack.
If well, only with melee.
Oh yeah.
Only melee
yeah,
attacks.
yeah,
Sorry,
fair.
yeah. Only
Think
melee
so.
attacks.
How far away is it?
About.
Are you already down here?
No, he's still over the top. He's still over the top of the slide.
Just watching all
It's
this.
probably like 40 feet. away.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver on it.
Ooh.
It has
What's
to
it gotta
make
do for that? I
a
can never-
saving throw, an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
The mushroom's dumb.
Why am I even rolling this? I shouldn't even bother. This is terrible. It's pretty good, but I don't. Yeah, no, that's not gonna. It's a 14 minus 2, so that's a 12.
It's pretty close, but it fails. Yeah, it fails, so it takes 1d6 psychic damage.
Ooh.
It takes 2 damage.
How do you want to do this, Wesley?
Only one hit point left.
Okay, I'm just flipping through my book frantically until I finally find this spell, and then I'm gonna just reach in, and I don't know, just probably make its like head explode with the smell.
So,
I know they're
It's used
probably
to
gonna
your
have to
mom
save
jokes.
anyways. Yeah, I really had to refrain myself from not doing a your mom's a hoe joke.
so you, as you reach out towards the creature,
Your father didn't go to school.
you reach into its mind
go to
with this
school.
arcane ability. What little hole-filled mind is there? It's very spongy as you dig around with your mind sliver, just kind of.
dis.
The rest of you around just watches the creature just kind of, and it just crumbles to the ground.
Who did
However, I will note that the spores do not explode when it dies this way.
that? Oh.
Do you know?
Well,
Is that it? Is that all of them?
sending the sack down.
I don't feel very good.
You take the sack and you drop in this line.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna dive in to the water because I have good swimming abilities, being a weasel.
Alright, so you dive down into the water and just kind of.
You didn't
Come on,
even
shake
do
off.
the ice.
Alright, make an acrobatics check for me.
Okay.
Actually, this can be a performance check. Let's just see how beautiful of a dive this is.
Okay. Wow. If I didn't have a -1 on charisma, it's a 14.
It's a 14. 14's still pretty good. You guys watch as Wesley doesn't use the slide. He. And just dives down.
Shake tail.
He about halfway down, he starts to tilt a little bit to the left, like it's about to be a belly flop, but he does land it with the dive. It's just kind of at a weird angle. You diving into the shimmering pool, and you kind of swim across and jump out on the other side.
Refreshing.
It's so graceful, but why was he so scared to fall in the water the first time?
He was holding
Maybe
up
it was
properly.
unexpected.
I had reason.
Trying to be cool.
So,
Didn't know what was in the water.
as you all find yourself in this passage, this strange cavern, your bag is still invisible currently. You watched him vanish, and you don't know where he went. He's still just hanging out somewhere.
Bag.
You alright?
You doing that thing you did to
Bag.
me?
Yeah.
What's the thing?
Well, I went.
I'm gonna cast a message to Wesley and say,
Right behind you.
I will note that as you cast message, you would
You
know it would
come-
break your invisibility. Do you want to do it?
yeah,
So you cast it, the invisibility breaks.
hi.
Hey, bag.
You okay?
I'm good. This hurts a little bit, but
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
you
feel very
notice
good.
Where that creature just gummed you on the arm, it is just steadily sizzling still. Eventually it stops, but there's this like sticky mucus-like drool stuck to you. I will note that the rest of you, the poisoned effect leaves you after about a minute or so. It goes away. You start feeling a little bit better.
I was gonna have to take a poop there for a minute. Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
We have to find that thing. Oh, that's
to.
what we're looking for. That's right.
Make a perception check.
LOL, Sylvie.
Can I grab
oh,
my
right, the thing,
The thing.
the thing that we came here
Yeah.
for.
Not just for cool slides. And cool dives.
perception?
Mm-hmm.
16.
16? So as you start smelling around, it's really musty down here. There's all these spores from these weird looking mushrooms. However, you do manage to pick up its scent, and you look down as it leads to a passageway kind of off to your left, that's at the back of the cavern, across this little creek where the pool kind of shifts into this small creek that disappears into the stonework. There is this forest of mushrooms that leads down this passage. All of them different shapes, different sizes. And as you look, you see as one of the mushrooms suddenly just grows very large, filling almost the entirety of the tunnel from left to right. And you see that little creature sitting on top of it just go, and it starts hopping from mushroom to mushroom further into the cave.
Can you see if it can talk to you?
Message. Hello, little boy.
It's just.
Try again.
You see as like you look down, it's at the very edge of your message range. It stops, turns back in your direction, its eyes narrow, and it just turns. It moves faster now. Shit!
We gotta
What did you do?
Let's go! So you all take off after, begin running in
try
that
not
direction.
to touch the mushrooms.
So you've been shifting towards that passageway, and as you all run towards the forest of mushrooms, we're going to take a quick break.
Hey!
Second break.
We're going to take a quick break. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes to see where this fungal adventure leads.
Let's go.
We're back.
Very boring book.
Oh, it's a book too?
Cormac McCarthy.
All right.
Okay.
Very
So-
boring.
As you all scattered back here, guys. Okay, so you approach the long hallway full of these strange mushrooms that are just it appear to be 3 or 4 different types. As you get closer to them, there's the ones that just keep growing larger and smaller. They have these large dome-like caps with a lot of little speckled dots all over them. There's another one that's a little bit more. It's slender, and the very top is more. The top of it's more bulbous, and it has the singular blue bulb on top. And then there's one that's a little shorter than the rest, standing about anywhere from 1.5 to 3 feet tall. There's these kind of scattered amongst this little mushroom forest here. They're these wide caps, very flat on top. A couple of dots here and there on them, but they have these very sturdy stalks beneath them. So, as you approach, as you look through the forest, did you want to try and push your way through?
I mean,
It's the only way to get through is to push through. Like, are they really, really
They're
dense?
very close together, yes.
Can I dig under?
Sure. You want to try and dig under?
Yeah. You guys want to go under this stuff?
Sure.
Do any of these mushrooms seem edible?
Make a nature check.
Okay.
Could I take note of what the one that grew looked like and learn what the pak mushrooms look like?
You may do that.
Natural 20.
Hell
yeah.
you roll so well.
What is with the freaking rolls tonight? So,
BD magic.
the
Foxtail's back, baby.
God damn it. The pot mushroom,
Oh yeah.
the one that grows or shrinks. As you wander over to it, you've heard stories of these before. Like you've heard tales of travelers coming into contact with these before. You touch one of them and it's already big and it goes shrinks almost to a couple of inches tall. You take your foot and you kick it again. It grows once more. You've heard stories of people who have tried to eat these. The effects sometimes transfer over. But you don't know what you're gonna get.
Oh my gosh.
I harvest some.
With a natural 20 nature check, now scattered throughout the forest, it's hard to tell. There's maybe 5 or 6 just here and there. But in this cavern, you're able to get 4 in particular.
Okay.
You're able to get 4 of them, and you touch them until eventually you keep touching one, and it just keeps going. Finally, it shrinks down to pocket-sized, and you very carefully take it and put it in a sack.
Does it stop changing shape after you cut it?
Yep.
What you got there, bud?
Some souvenirs.
Okay.
I'm gonna remember this place.
Are you the sentimental type?
Very.
Good to know. We going down your hole?
Please don't. Oh, yeah, that one, yeah. Not again, he says. Oh my God. What did they do to you, Wesley?
Good question.
So, Bag, you begin to tunnel. You and Tim just tunneling away. You guys carve out this like 3 foot by 3 foot hole, and slowly begin to dig your way underneath all of these mushrooms. Trying carefully to make sure that you don't allow them to cave in on yourself. You shift through about 40 or 50 feet until finally, using your tremor sense, you feel that there is nothing above you anymore. And you climb your way out. As you dig your way out, you enter into this, to another cavern. Another very large cavern. To your right, there's another glistening pool towards the back of this cave. The lights reflecting off of the thousands of shimmering mushrooms growing along the walls.
Hmm.
The cavern floor is covered in this dense forest of mushrooms. You don't see any more pot mushrooms. You see a lot more of the short, squat ones and a few of the tall ones that have the slender ones with the bulbous caps to them. It is this forest of mushrooms here. It's hard to tell where other exits and entrances are.
Do we see the creature?
Make a perception check.
Can I ritual cast Detect Magic?
Natural 20.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
What in the world? What in the
Quit.
world?
No, I don't
Wait.
quit. All right, so natural 20. As you are, as you kind of look through the mushrooms here and there, you take a step out into the cavern, and you look towards the left, and you see the little creature beneath the, kind of beneath the stalks of the mushrooms, hopping around them, shifting through the cavern floor. You watch as it turns back at you one time, and you see as it reaches up with its little paws, and it kind of fixes the astral on its forehead, and then it just, and then just keeps continuing on to the left-hand
How far
side
away
of the
was
cave.
Yeah.
Probably 100 feet, 80 to 100 feet-ish away. I will note, with a natural 20, Bag, as you step out, something catches your attention as you look to your right towards that pool of water. You see something glistening at the bottom. Like in the darkness and the shadows at the bottom of that pool, it looks very deep. But at the bottom of it, you notice there is something in the shadows that's shimmering, reflecting light.
I wonder if you could lure it back to us if it's interested in shiny gems. Could you conjure one and maybe entice it to come over?
Maybe. I will use minor illusion to put up a little gem and scream.
Okay. What kind of gem?
An astral that's slightly but noticeably larger than the one that's in its head.
Okay. Make a. This is tough. This is a tough one. Make a persuasion check
Okay.
with advantage.
Okay. Okay.
This is a very smart plan.
I'm gonna use my other advantage.
You can roll it in,
Can I
yeah.
get him? Or
You
no?
can got him.
Natural 20.
Hey!
Oh my gosh. Enough advantage and you'll eventually.
That was the last advantage I got at
That's
this.
the last advantage. Yeah. So, as you conjure up this little astral shard, kind of watch it with your illusions having a little bit of texture to them. It hits the ground and kind of clangs.
And it's 30 feet from. How far away was he? He
Roughly
was
80 feet, 80-ish
yeah,
feet.
at the
You
end of the
see,
range.
as this happens, he turns around, his eyes go wide. He kind of. You watch as he takes it, and there's this quick glow, and he looks at it. He looks over at you. He looks back at it. Darting as fast as he can for it.
Can
You gonna run after it too?
Yeah.
What do you want to
Can
do?
I wait for like a reaction, I guess, when it gets 30 feet to try and cast a spell?
When he gets within 30 feet, to try and cast a
Yeah.
spell? Okay, what spell do you want to cast?
Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
That's a good one. He's so small. So, you go ahead and begin conjuring the spell. Back, you just tear off in that direction. It's running. The two of you are about to converge, and just as the creature, you see as his eyes go wide, he reaches his little paws forward. He's about to grab onto it. What does he have to make? What kind of save does he have to make?
I think it's con. Let me double check though. Oh wait, the target must make a strength saving throw.
Strength save.
Yikes!
Holy shit, he rolled 19.
Wow. Damn.
No!
Let me check his strength though, because this is not good. But I think that might still do it.
Yeah.
Hang on. I think I got it somewhere
Anything
here.
happens when you choose a 5.
Let's see. 19.
I imagine
Minus.
the squirrel from Ice
Oh
Age.
my god.
Yeah.
It is-
Just sees the bigger acorn.
there it is.
That's the nasty.
Yeah,
Scratch.
Scratch.
So it is a 19 minus 3.
Oh.
Oh.
Still 16 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still succeeds.
Yeah, our spell save
Yeah.
DCs are
Dang.
very high.
So
Yeah.
Maximilian's grasp goes. The earthen hand curls up with thumbs, might I add. Begins to curl
That's
around
right.
the little creature. It's like on instinct. It just there's this you hear this like as it's flying through the air as it kind of curls up. It daintily uses its tail to push off the hand, pivots over, and grabs onto the stone just before you get to it. What are you gonna do?
Mage hand, grab it.
Make a grapple check. With this is gonna be an Arcana check actually.
If he fails, can I hold a thorn whip?
Thorn whip. So thorn whips, and this is gonna be a spell attack grapple.
Oh, Arcana is
I'm
plus
sorry,
0 now.
not Arcana. It's not
Oh.
Arcana. My bad. It's a spell attack.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's good. 9.
Damn thing's gonna be impossible to catch.
Mage hand. It ducks. It drops to the ground. It has the little illusion in its paw, and then as it goes to crunch down on it, the illusion vanishes. Its hands go through it.
How far away is this?
About 30 feet. Thorn whip.
This
Yeah.
thing,
Make an attack.
give us a rat grab.
Come on, throw us. 19.
19 hits. Roll damage.
I don't want to kill it.
Spell. Spells kill.
Oh! Kill it!
Don't kill it.
I don't want to kill it.
kill it.
If he
Is
dies,
there
he
anything I can
dies.
Wesley would want you to kill it. I just
Oh.
want you to kill it.
That's okay. I'll just revive it.
Spells kill.
Unless it's dead.
You revive it.
2 points.
2 points.
Oh.
You were so fucking lucky.
Oh, we had a 3.
Wow.
It had 4.
Oh, nice.
You gambled, birthday girl, and you won. As the thorn whip this time, as it dodges your mage hand, it dodges the earthen grasp. This thorn whip grabs it by the hind legs and just drags it across the ground. You see as it goes, it's just skittering across the ground until you hold it up in front of you.
Give me that. That doesn't belong to you.
You reach for the astral, and you go to grab it from his head, and as you go to pull, his head pulls with his.
Oh,
Get it.
oh, we need that back. Can you give it back? We'll give you something in return. Can you understand me? I don't want to hurt you.
As he looks at his bleeding leg,
I'm sorry. I can fix that.
make an animal handling check.
Aww.
Oh, you're just a baby. Can I? Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Animal handling.
Mm-hmm.
16.
16.
Wow.
Just kind of.
I'm sorry. Oh, do we have anything to give him? He wants something in return.
Prestidigitation, something.
Make a fake tail.
I have a rib bone of the withered, and I hold it out to him.
The bone. So he looks at it and
Let's see.
Put it back.
Make something fake.
Hey, you have that golden stem with the flower. He might like that. I don't know what it
She's
does.
interested in the flower.
Pull out a gold piece.
what, a gold piece?
Okay, hold on. Look.
That's right.
I'll try and make with prestidigitation, a non-magical trinket that can fit in my hand. It doesn't last very long.
How long does it last?
Duration. Oh wait. It's weird. It says duration up to an hour, but then it says for this specific one that lasts until the end of your next turn. So like very short for the trinket, maybe.
Yeah, that means for the trinket, it's 6 seconds and it's gone.
Okay. Never mind.
Could be enough to get the thing from him.
Yeah, I mean I could try.
It stops for a moment. It kind of looks,
Stuck.
and it starts just kind of.
What's it pointing at? This rat.
Is it
pointing
pointing
at-
at-
It's pointing down the direction it was running.
If there's more, why'd you take ours?
the other one's too big. That one's small.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Let's go check.
Alright.
You promise not to run away. I'm gonna put
I'm
you in my
already
little
wrapping
satchel,
it around
okay?
with rope. I walk over there and wrap that thing up with rope.
You just
that's his attitude.
you tie it up, and it just kind of like crumples to the ground, and it
Eat
just.
Yeah, that's right.
Mess with the wrong party,
Hold on.
Wrong neighborhood.
My
punk
cat's,
ass squirrel.
cat's healing word on it. It is a baby.
Cast healing word.
Yeah.
Word.
3.
3.
Plus 6.
So the leg heals up, and it feels a little better. It kind of looks down at it, and it's got, you notice too, its feet are like rabbit's feet. It's got these
Very
huge
kind
feet.
of you.
It stole from me.
And it kind of looks down at its little foot, and it just.
I'm sorry.
Sassy.
All right, let's go.
Alright.
Move towards the place that it was.
Are you gonna hold it or am I gonna
Yeah.
hold it?
I got it.
Okay.
You all begin to. You pick it up and kind of hold it in your arms, and it's just
It's okay.
flops of tears every now and again. Tim,
I want to keep it.
any thoughts?
I don't want to make that one.
I like the
Tim
way
trying to
that sounds.
smush it.
We need
You
that kind
carry-
of
Stay away from it, Tim.
Tim, being the oldest in this group, actually, make a history check for me.
Oh.
Okay.
Minus 1 plus. So 12.
12. As you look at this creature, you're not entirely sure exactly what it is, but it does resemble fairy lore. You get the sense this might be some type of fairy folk.
Makes sense from the mushroom world. And we know that he was pointing somewhere to go, so I guess we'll ought to go and follow where this is, but he's.
Yeah, keep an eye on him. If he makes any sudden moves.
Quickly tucks itself deeper into Sylvie's cloak.
Take my 2 hand axes.
Make an intimidation check.
They're just a bunch of old
minus
men.
2.
Sylvie, I want you to understand.
That's a 12.
The 12? It just, as you twirl the hand axes, one of them kind of like just tumbles to the ground, and you quickly lean over to grab it and just.
All bark, no bite.
Sylvie, this thing stole from me.
And we're gonna give your
Stole from
stuff
us. Our party.
back. I know. It's just a baby.
Which way do you point?
He's just pointing like further down the cavern, like to the left, the direction it was headed. So, do you guys continue forward?
Oh
It
yes.
reminds me of something I have at home.
A rat.
No.
Do you have a fairy creature at home?
No.
Inside check.
Make an inside check.
So inside check for sure. Oh, natural 20!
What?
Oh my god.
Yes, sir.
What the hell is happening?
I'll roll a 10. I'll roll a 10.
Inside
16.
check.
So, Wiley, you're not sure what's going on here. She's being a little shady, but you trust her.
Okay.
Bag, she's lying through her teeth. She's got a fairy somewhere in the house.
You show me where to go? Let's go.
Just it's like it's still bound up, so it just kind of sticks its snout in the air, just points in general direction as you guys begin to make your way through the forest of mushrooms. As you kind of shift through, pushing the mushrooms aside, making your way further into the caverns, you eventually come to a tunnel that continues on and up. It begins to kind of list upwards. So you travel about 30 feet or so. And you finally come to a spot where you hear as he just kind of.
Oh, I think we're here.
Okay.
Or something's around us. I don't know.
You notice that the tunnel lists upwards about another 10 feet and then opens into a slightly larger cavern. And you see as this little creature just gets visibly nervous. Its eyes start to shake. It gets a little twitchy.
Wiley, we need a scout here.
Yeah.
Should make that rat go in first.
No, there's something here it doesn't like.
Alright, so send me in first.
Be careful.
Oh, yeah.
You're excited.
I go with a stealth and
Guidance.
thank you.
Careful.
For what it's worth.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay, double 17. I mean, this one's kind of cocked. That's cocked, right?
Is it? Touch the text. I mean, the board.
I'm trying.
Okay, so 17 plus 4, 21 for stealth.
So, while you shift through the shadows, just we got a raid!
Raid!
Welcome to a foxtail.
Hello.
With Blue Cottage.
Hello.
We hope you enjoy your stay. We're just playing some D&D, a foxtail, a little adventure about a bunch of animal adventures. So, adventure about animal adventures. I'm being very redundant. You get my drift, though. I hope. Welcome. Nevertheless, thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoy. So, you all, Wiley, you get down on all fours and you carefully begin to sneak through, kind of shifting up to where this cavern opens up. You see across the way where there is another tunnel that has a little bit of light sifting in from the top of it. It looks like maybe an exit of some kind. This cavern here is about 30 feet in either direction, and there to the right-hand side, there's this mound of mushrooms just kind of pulled up into the corner of the room. You watch as it kind of shifts a bit, and you notice to the left-hand side, you see a few of those strange fungal creatures that you fought a short while ago. You see as they're standing, just very still, maybe 4 of them. They just kind of shift a little to the left and stop. And then
Do I see anything shiny in his shiny?
make a perception check.
I forgot I cast Detect Magic forever ago.
You did.
Whoops.
Most of the mushrooms here are magical. There was something in the pool that you guys bypassed a little while back that was giving off magic.
Ooh.
Yep, that would have been enchantment magic.
14.
14. Looking around the room, you almost miss it with a 14. Just as you're beginning to turn around, you see as something flickers overhead, and you look up. And at the top of the cavern, some 15 feet up, dangling in some roots, there is this beautiful green gemstone, shimmering in what little daylight is listing in from the tunnel beyond.
How prize.
It's a small shard, a little bigger than the astral that the creature has on his head.
Okay, I go back to the party.
Okay.
So, very dangerous in the next room. Got some mushrooms to the left, to the right, a big mound. Maybe the lord of the shrooms. Their leader or
You
something.
should eat some of those.
Not yet.
Not you.
No,
They didn't look like Pock, did they?
No.
Okay, yeah, no, not these.
And what else?
And then up above, I found another gem.
And so what's dangerous?
It's probably what he wants.
Yeah, he wants his gem back.
You look down at the little creature who Sylvie's still holding in her arms, and he just kind of...
Hey, none of that from me. I don't want to hear it.
You notice that he has somehow managed to get out of the binds, and he quickly takes the ropes and pretends to be curled up again.
Where's the astral?
Still on his head.
Okay, so are we gonna risk life and limb for this gem? There seemed to be an exit too.
It's stuck on his head. He's
Well,
got
I know one way to remove it.
No.
Can I use Mage Hand and try to pull it again?
Mage Hand grabs the astral, and as it pulls him, he goes... just pulls him forward with it. It is stuck somehow. You watched him, whenever he removed it from his forehead, there was this quick flicker of energy, and that's how he removed it, and then when he stuck it back, there was another flash. It seems to be arcanely held on his head.
So my sword of the withering, it's got the same stony thing in it?
It does have an actual, embedded in the hilt, yes.
Yeah. I want to see if I can go over there and touch it to his chart on his head. See if it causes anything to happen.
Make an animal handling check for me.
Oh, gosh.
Tim, what are you doing?
I'm just checking out the gem on his head. See if I can make it release by
Don't
tapping
hurt
it.
him.
Not intentionally. Keep him still. Hold him.
Oh my god.
Pretty good.
I don't trust you.
Pretty good.
I don't trust myself.
That was a +1 for animal handling and a natural 1, so a 2.
Oh my gosh.
You wander over, and as you take the hilt of your sword and you tap him on the forehead with it, it goes. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, as there is this. Actually,
Oh no.
I told you to leave him alone.
I need you and Bag, or you. No, you. Let me think. Because Wiley just came at you, and Wiley both need to make Constitution saving throws for me, as there is this very vibrant flash of light that just emanates in a cone from, emanating out of his, or illuminating out of his forehead from that crystal, and it lights up the entire cavern.
Oh shit.
Why are you getting mad?
Oh yeah, I don't know why I rolled it. Are
Oh!
these the same thing?
No.
Constitution saves?
Billy.
That's a 2 plus a 5.
Good to know.
I'll take the lower of the two, because I don't know why I rolled twice.
We should have just gone in there and got the other gem.
Yeah.
So that's a 6.
Actually, Sylvie, since you're holding the creature, I also need you to make a con
Plus
save.
0, so 6.
6?
10.
Defeated by a friggin' rat.
All three of you, this light catches you so off guard. You begin to see stars as you're all three blinded. For a moment, you're having to close your eyes. You feel as the creature slips out from your grasp, Sylvie.
Where'd you go?
I'm going for him.
You gonna
Can't
go
see
for it?
Yeah.
Make a grapple
I'm
check.
going for him.
Yeah.
Wesley, are you gonna try to? You gonna assist?
Yeah.
All right, so make a grapple check. It's gonna be a strength-based attack roll.
Oh, that's not fun.
You said strength,
Yeah,
12.
12.
so it's like my mod or
Strength modifier. Yes.
it's a 5.
So you both, as this light just
My
flickers
God!
out, Sylvia immediately covers her eyes. The creature falls to the ground.
Yeah.
It's out of its bindings. It starts taking off. You dive
Where
on,
is
try to
it?
dive on top of it. It slides out from under you. Wesley, you reach out and try to grab it. You get a hold of it, and it just shoots out of your hand.
Where's it headed?
It's heading up the tunnel
Towards
those
where the
creatures.
gems are?
Towards that gem and towards
Should
those
we just
creatures.
leave it?
Yeah, let's watch. See what happens.
No, he needs his astral.
Well, no, let's just watch for now. Because it wants that
I
green
can't
thing.
see anything. What's
Yeah.
going on?
So after a few
Way to go,
seconds,
Tim.
After a few seconds, you all kind of like blink a few times, and your eyesight comes back, and just in time to see the creature as it darts off into that cavern
Going
ahead of
into a
you.
death trap.
I guess
I
we
want to
should go
sneak up
a
and,
bit.
and peek over.
Hey, if it was up to
Okay.
me,
Sneakily peek over and look in there.
it's up to me.
Sneakily peek over.
And like watch the
Make a
creature.
stealth check for me.
Come on. Oh, that's not too great. 10.
10? Okay. So you quietly as you can shift up to the top of the cavern. As you stick your nose out, you watch as the little creature, it's kind of in the middle of this cavern. The mushrooms don't seem to be paying it any mind. It's just looking up at that gem. Its eyes are wide. You can see its reflection. It's just having this existential crisis, just trying to figure out how it's going to get 15 feet up to get to that thing. As it kind of looks around, it sees you. There's its eyes. Looks over to the mushrooms. Looks back at you.
No!
This.
I'm going to.
So
Fuck,
mean.
what am I gonna do?
It slowly backs up towards it. Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh my gosh.
Come on.
No natural.
Persuasion?
That time.
Yep.
11.
Shifts back towards that large pile of mushrooms.
Can I minor illusion another astral in my hand? This time like twice as big as the last one. I'm gonna pretend to pull it out of my coat.
Bag, where is it?
It slaps the mushroom. Hi! The mushroom immediately kind of jiggles for a moment, and then you hear this.
Where is it, Bag?
The rest of you hear as something just begins to echo down the hallway.
Where's the rat?
God.
It's in there.
As you look back towards where the creature was. The creature's gone. You have no idea where the little thing went, but the mushroom mound begins to pull together this large creature made of probably dozens of mushrooms with one giant stalk in the middle that tears open, revealing sharp teeth and acidic slime just oozing from it.
Jesus.
You watch as the four across from you that are not far from, actually across from it, not far from you, immediately come to life and just kind of. I need everyone to roll initiative for me.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Can we hear this mess?
Yeah, we hear stirring and we already know what's going down.
Here we go again. Here we go again. I don't want to be more
Absolutely welcome.
There's only you feel left now. Oh yeah, get in there.
Thank you.
Let's see.
Not quite a bit.
Yeah, these I feel.
I mean, so many.
Sorry, I got it. Yeah.
Thank you, dear. I appreciate you.
I'll put it back on the show.
Thank you very much. You would have been potentially if you had been able to not hurt the creature and do all those things. All right.
Mr. Skunk.
I didn't even try and attack him. With an attack roll.
You literally took the hilt of a sword to a tiny creature and you booped him on the forehead with it.
Did you make roll damage?
No. Okay. Just saying.
Just saying. Just saying. I'm gonna go and use.
All right.
All
So
I'm saying
25 to 20, everyone.
25.
Wow.
Damn. All right.
I don't
Get
know
after it,
what I'm
Wiley.
gonna
Top of the round, we got Wiley the raccoon.
do. Wiley.
And
Just saying.
20 to
that little
15.
rat got
I'm
4 hit
using
points.
a 19.
What's the
He's about to get.
What you got?
17.
17. So we got Wiley, followed by Wesley.
No, didn't you get something?
I used my ambush maneuver to roll an additional, so I have a 19.
Nice. So we got Wiley. Then we got Tim. Then we got Wesley. Then we got the Fungus.
Fungus?
The Fungus.
Uh-oh.
Fungi.
Uh-oh. This is not fun. We're gonna eat some mushrooms.
All right. 15 to 10.
No.
Oh no.
No.
10 to 5.
Nine.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay. What's your dexterity?
Oh God. What do I got? Plus 2, 14.
14. Okay, so you go before the fungi too. Also.
Haha.
Hi.
So then it'll be
Very
Sylvie
close.
Wait, there's
and
two.
Bag,
There's a big dude, and then
and
there's the
then
little ones.
the fungites.
Okay.
Is it
Fungus and fungites.
There's
Okay.
a fungus among us.
You go before them?
I go before them. Yeah, they go last.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Let me go ahead
I wanna
and pull
keep
this
it.
map to the location in which you are now. Found it. There we are. Shift you guys back to this cavern here.
Can you make it full screen?
I can't do it. Well, maybe I can handle this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, you can't do that. Take it back. I can do it. Sometimes it won't. You guys are no longer poisoned. I am going to leave these poison counters on.
No. You can take them. You won't need
I'm gonna keep them
them.
close.
No.
I'm going to keep them close.
We can throw them away.
Get out of here.
All right. So,
Oh hell, I did the map way over there.
way over there. I might
Yeah.
move it.
It's okay, it's okay.
There we go. Let's see where it's at.
That's probably fine.
Let's see what it looks like. Oh yeah, it'll be. You know
Yeah.
what?
You want me to
it
adjust
probably
it?
needs to be adjusted. Just a smidgens, not too
Yeah, that's what we were way over there.
much. Yep.
Just a smidgy bidgy bit.
All right, so you guys are all standing in this corridor.
Bag.
Where?
Always in the lead. Always getting hit first.
I just. Oh, there you are, Wesley. You're up top.
Oh, hello.
You're so little.
Hello.
And
Hello,
the
friends.
creatures.
Hello, Weasel.
I'm a weasel.
Oh.
So. Get these guys set up here.
I remember that.
I know.
Interesting.
Yes.
What are those?
What are those?
Oh, look at them. They're so cute.
Oh no.
God, no.
Whoa, to the shelf.
I don't like that shelf. That's not a good shelf for Hunter to be going to.
Yeah.
The big old guy.
Oh, he's
the
a
big old
little
mushroom guy.
baby.
All right, so top of the round. Top of the round, Wiley. What you got, bud?
Where's the gym?
The gym?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll go ahead and put it on the map. The gym.
Oh, it's right by the.
It's way up here.
Okay, and there's I don't see any way up to the gym.
Not that you can see.
Yeah. Okay.
What you gonna do, Wiley?
I'm gonna.
Is it stuck in the roof?
So
Hanging
the
from
four
roofs.
in the corner are all grouped together.
They're all grouped together, yep.
Yeah. All right. You know what?
Oh, shoot.
And they look the same. They look the same as the one we faced
They
before.
look pretty similar, yeah. Some of them are, a couple of them are a little smaller than the ones that you faced before, but two of them are about the same size.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to attack one of the smaller ones.
You gonna attack one of the smaller ones?
Yes.
All right, so you shift forward.
Don't want to be.
Don't want to be within attack range of the other one, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so you
want
shift
to
right
try
here.
to pick one off.
Go for it, make an attack roll.
All right. That is a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Nice. I don't know why I didn't use a D8 last time, but I'm gonna use 7 plus 3 is 10.
Nice.
10 points. You
Plus 4.
14 for the smaller one, right?
Yes.
So you rush forward to one of the small ones as it's kind of creeping to its feet and and as it lurches its head forward, just in time for you to take the head off this creature. It just splits it in two right off the stalk. Make a Constitution saving throw as it explodes into spores.
I hope that the smaller ones didn't do that. Alright, so Constitution, let's go with the metal.
Come on.
I failed, that's the 3.
Oh no!
That's tough. You are poisoned as the spores seep into your nostrils.
How much movement did that use?
You used 5, 10, 15 feet.
Alright, I want to move to the second smaller one.
Okay, you gonna move to the second small one?
Yes, and attack it.
All right. You're gonna have to go get closer because this rock here. You're gonna have to go around, or you're gonna have to go through.
Alright, let me see how much movement I got. I got 30 feet. Can I get around the thing with 30 feet?
With 30 feet,
Yeah. Well, with 15 more.
you're not gonna be able to get around with 15 more.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Then I'm not. I'm going back.
You
to
gonna
the
back up?
party. Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna back up to where you were.
Yeah.
So you rush forward, you knock the head off of one. The spores spew out. You manage to get a few in your nostrils, and you just kind of like,
Yeah.
and then you back up quickly.
Yeah.
I'll give him a high five as he runs.
Honestly, I think it's fine because the bonus attack has to be done against the same creature.
Okay,
So
okay.
it has to be the same creature. So it wouldn't have been able to work.
Okay.
I think
yeah,
I know what you're about to do.
Yeah.
So you do have a bonus action if you'd like to use it though. Do you got anything you can do?
Bonus action gag.
Okay. Tired of this mushroom circus. I'm gonna
mushroom circus.
Dive forward towards the big dude
You're going
and
to the big guy.
dive forward to the ground and start
you're burrowing.
burrowing down.
Hell
Burrow.
yeah. Get him.
So you begin to burrow. Now just know, when you're burrowing, all of your weapons have to be put away. So you begin to burrow, just burrowing towards the creature. Yeah, 20
based
foot,
on-
20 foot burrowing speed.
I can't find it anywhere.
I think it's 20 foot. It's the same as bags.
Sorry, I can.
Just have a burrowing speed.
Mine's
Should be-
10.
10. Yeah, so it's 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
But you can action that. You can action dash. So,
Yeah, dig.
Yeah.
so you get to about here. You're just steadily digging towards the creature. That ends your turn. All right. Wesley, you watch as Tim just puts away his weapons, begins digging into the ground, his little skunk tail kind of flourishing behind him until it disappears underneath.
Bye, I guess. And I'm gonna grab out my quarterstaff and, as I'm running by, point it at the crowd over there and just whisper, "Boom!" and then cast Shatter.
Oh, all right.
Bye bye.
These three over here, right?
Boom. Yeah, those three. Skadoosh.
The first one rolled a 16.
Okay, what's it against? Does it say? It's probably against me, right?
Spell save.
Okay, well that one succeeds.
Okay. 16. Second one is another 16.
Yeah.
And the third one is a 9. So it
Okay, that
fails.
one fails. I think they take half damage.
Yeah, they take half damage.
Yeah. Okay. Rolling now. 3.
So I will note one of the bigger ones is the one that failed.
Okay.
The other two succeeded.
So 14
14
total. Yeah.
14 total?
Ones that succeed just takes. Yeah.
Okay. So that's gonna be. Oh, shit. Hang on. I gotta do math here. So, there's this. You guys watch as Wesley runs past, spins his staff out, and then there's this loud explosion. You watch as the creatures get pushed back. A lot of bits and pieces of their spongy bodies just get spattered into bits on the ground. A lot of their acidic ooze within them just begins to pour out. They're looking rough. That hurt.
Okay.
I'm liking this.
And with my movement, I will go to that, like, as I'm moving and I cast that, I would have, like, covered behind the rock just to make sure that I didn't, like, get splattered on, basically.
All right, so
So I'll
just
get
kinda right
behind that
here.
one, yeah.
Gotcha. And it's your turn.
Yep.
It is now the fungust's turn. And the fungus is going for the one person it can see, which is Wesley.
No.
Which is Wesley.
Wait!
As you're so fixated on all the smaller ones, you don't realize behind you, but then you hear the.
Oh dear.
It is going to make a slam attack against you. Actually, you know what? Actually, no, it is not going to do that.
It's not gonna add me in there.
It's going to be
Don't
10,
even.
so it can move to right here.
Don't do it.
Oh my gosh.
It's
What I
got.
gonna do?
He too stupid for that.
It
You
can
gonna do
get.
that?
It's. Table has 15 feet of movement, so it's technically got on this weird spot here, but it can still get back. Damn it! It can get back, and it can get Wesley. I need both of you to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh, it's a
As
saving
it,
throw.
all, you watch as all the mushrooms kind of protruding off of it. You see his little faces kind of form on their stalks, and they go. As this toxic cloud of gas begins to fill the chasm, or fill the 10 feet space around.
12 is enough, right?
Dirty 20!
Yeah. Dirty 20 succeeds.
So
However, the 12 fails.
for you.
You're gonna take
probably good
7
that you
points of
succeeded.
poison damage.
7
back.
points
You
of
are poisoned.
poison.
Oh no.
That's not what we want.
That's gonna end its turn.
Do I just not
Sylvia, you're
take
up.
any?
What's that?
Do I
You take
take
no
any?
damage. No.
Looks like you guys have those other ones handled. I'm gonna try and help on the big one. Then I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
And then I'm also gonna.
Dex save, right?
Yes. And I'm also going to use Nature's Fury to impose disadvantage.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. So you reach forward and you begin to conjure up this spell. Yeah. So yeah, because it does. It's any of your spells from your.
Yeah, when I cast a spell.
All right.
Spell save DC 13.
Fudge monkey shit ass. So as you conjure this up, the creature you see as it begins to shift around, kind of shaking off this strange green flame that begins to wrap around it. But then, as you focus in on the nature, like on the forces of nature, you power up a little bit more. The creature does fail. It went from a 14 to a 6.
Yeah, that's what we like to
It
see.
is fairy fired. So all attacks against it have advantage.
What color are you gonna make it?
Let's make it violet.
Oh,
Nice.
it's so pretty.
It is lit up with a violet glow.
Glowing.
And then as a bonus action, I will cast Shillelagh on my quarterstaff.
All right, shall I lay on the quarterstaff? You want to move?
Yes, I want to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Concentration spell. Am I small enough to not take an attack of opportunity?
No, you're not.
Okay, I'll just scoot back behind them. You
Y'all
guys
are
got me. I got all this spell,
All right, Bag, you're up.
I shall step into the ring and watch this purple thing, and I have a second level scroll for Burning Hands. I'm gonna use that.
Oh shoot!
I'm gonna step so that I don't hit Wes,
Okay.
and give him like a Naruto, like a. It's a dex.
Natural 2, it fails.
Yes.
As you walk forward, you withdraw the scroll and you give this flourish performance. You punch through the scroll as it turns into ash, and this cone of fire extends forward. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Take that, punk. 3d6.
Yep, you're using fire.
Sheesh.
2,
Doing that damage.
8, 14 points.
Wow.
Nice.
I don't have anything to that. No.
Nope.
Not even a nice.
14 points.
Very nice.
Really good.
The cone of fire wreathes around the creature as it just lets out this. You see as a lot of the mushrooms kind of turn to this like ashy substance on its body.
And I cannot cast another spell, correct?
Correct.
Even if it's a bonus
Even
action?
if it's a bonus action, yeah.
What about cantrips?
Cantrips are fine,
Cool.
yes.
Minor illusion, me
Quick
behind
hands,
the mush.
using your quick-witted, or your,
Yes.
so.
Me behind the mushrooms.
Okay, so you're gonna minor illusion another version of yourself. I don't have another one of you, so I'm just gonna use this sword.
Okay. Thanks.
As you minor illusion another version of yourself behind the rest of the mushrooms, so one of them definitely turns towards it. So,
Take that, punk! And then I'll slowly back into the cavern.
all right.
Yes, like that.
So, because you haven't used your. Oh wait, no, you haven't taken a short rest since you used your fast hands last.
Is that one once a short rest?
I think it is once per short rest. Check it real fast.
Squeeze equal. I can use this ability once between. Yep, no, I
Short
can't use
rest.
it.
So yeah, you
Yeah, I
can't.
can't use it. You're right. You're totally right.
But you can still back away.
Concentration.
Yes.
Jeez.
So you back up. Yeah, because you haven't taken it since you cast invisibility on yourself a little while ago.
You're right.
So, you go to do it, and you're like, you just don't have quite the energy, and you're like, never mind. You just back up quickly. Does that end your turn?
That ends my turn.
All right, the fungites. One of them is going to lurch forward towards Wiley. This one's going to come to the aid. The big one towards Wesley. This one's going to dash to get to the rest of the party. Nobody knows where Timothy McPugh is. One attack against you, Wesley.
No.
That's going to be 11 to hit. Misses. All right, Wiley, one against you. That's going to be a 18.
18 hits.
All right. You take 3 points of acid damage as it just begins to drool all over you, and it just burns away at your armor and your skin.
You're gonna regret that.
The big one that's there is now going to begin to shake violently. Wesley, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Wesley!
Oh no. Is it?
Yeah. It's on the middle of 1 and 13.
Okay, good. Okay, you said it's con save.
Con save, yeah.
Okay. It's a not good. It's like an 8.
8.
Yeah.
So as it like strikes out towards you, it goes to bite down on you. You quickly duck back, but then as it retracts backwards, those spores fly off the cap on its head. You are poisoned.
Oh no!
No.
Does absorb elements do anything for poison?
It does not do anything for poison
Freaking
condition.
Yeah, not the condition.
I don't know. There it
Can
is.
I do what he do and gag? Does that actually do anything?
It does nothing, but it makes you look like you're suffering. So you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay.
It's going to end their turn. Top of the round, Wiley.
Am I still poisoned?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because I know it's disadvantage too.
Who's that beside me?
Beside you, behind you is Sylvie and Bag. That's the fungi beside you.
Is Bag in between? Is Bag within 5 feet of the fungi?
Yes.
All right. I want to move through them to go to the other side. Can I move through the fungi to get into flanking position?
Yes.
3.
So right here.
What's
Yep. Easily. So that's
Alright.
going to negate your disadvantage. You're going to have a straight roll.
Yes.
Come on.
Let's do it. Oh god, that's metal. So how does it bounce? Oh no. Okay, so that's a 7 plus 5.
Will the check give us
7 plus
another
5?
round of advantage?
12.
Well,
Yeah, please.
Sorry, all the birthday advantages are over. But a 12 hits.
We only got
They're freaking mushrooms,
Yeah.
guys. Like, they don't have much armor.
Listen, listen, Linda.
Alright, so that's a 4 plus 1 is 5, 6, 7, 8 points of damage.
Alright, so as you shift around, getting flanking position, you come up and kind of pivot on a heel, baseball bat with your crook staff, and just cut straight through the creature. I would have you roll con saves, except you're both already poisoned. so
Already
hold on.
poisoned.
And that took how much movement to move to that?
10 feet. Moving through another creature space, through an enemy creature space is doubled, so it's 10 feet.
And I want to move right in front of the other big one.
Okay. Kind of like back
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
like impose yourself between it and back.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Anything else?
In my turn.
All right, Tim, you're under the ground. Nothing knows where you are.
Now you're making this hard on me because I'm trying not to metagame. Since I see the table, would I have had any clue of where the creature may have gone?
Yeah.
You could feel that.
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should have. I may not have told you, but you technically have tremor sense just like he does. So you can still sense within 10 feet around you while you're under the ground.
Okay. Well then, how
It might
much?
be 20. It might be
15.
Is it 15? So you have 15 feet. You have 15 foot tremor sense while you're burrowing.
So then basically I would know where he is.
Yeah, you would have an idea where it's
Okay.
at.
So how much movement does it take for me to get out?
No, you're
where I
not that
could-
far. You're not that deep underneath. So maybe 5 feet.
Okay, so I could like do that and then try and attack.
Shift up behind him. Boom! You pop out of the ground. You come digging out of the ground and you're
Surprise, motherfucker.
and you get surprised. I had no idea where you were. You get advantage on the time
Yeah.
as you come popping up from beneath it.
Advantage because of fairy fire.
But now I gotta draw weapons.
With movement, you can
With
draw one
movement.
weapon.
Okay.
Yep,
So that's gonna be only one attack then.
one attack. Which weapon are you going to draw?
Well, being that's the case, does it matter what weapon I draw?
Doesn't matter what weapon you draw.
Okay. Well
Whichever one
then.
does more damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would,
Smack 'em
I would
hard.
take the longsword.
Okay, you're going to draw out your long sword as you jump up out of the ground. How many weapons do you have?
Yeah, that's a
You're
new
an
one.
arsenal. You're a skunk just loaded down with weapons.
The
Anyways, so you jump up out of the ground with your long sword. Go for it. Make an attack roll. And it's two-handed, so it'll be a D10.
Hell yeah, get him.
that's a 19
Go for it.
With
plus.
advantage.
Go
You
for
got,
the
yeah, you got
crit.
advantage. Go
Go
for
Get
it.
the crit, get the crit, get the crit.
Go for the crit.
No.
Oh,
And so that's gonna be a D10.
Plus strength.
What type of damage does a longsword do?
Slashing.
Slashing.
so that'd
Okay.
be plus 3. 2 plus 3.
Yeah, so that's 5.
5 points. All right.
5 is better than 0.
So you jump up out of the ground and you carve up across the back of this creature. It kind of lurches forward.
And then I would like to do my
Stop great.
action surge, so I get another attack.
Go for it. Yeah, make another attack
Come on.
with advantage because it's fairy fire.
Come on.
So that's a 14 plus 5 is
19 hits.
Yeah,
Roll damage.
boy.
Big money.
Go Tim.
Tank, here he goes.
That's a 10.
so that's a 13.
13 points.
Let's go.
Damn.
Yes.
Wow.
Fart on him.
All right. So the first slash, you kind of come upwards, and you through about halfway through the slash, you feel a crick in your neck, and you go, "Ah," and you pull out a little bit. But the second time, you come across full force into the back of this creature. Very nice. That's your action. That's your action surge. That's your movement. You still got a bonus action if you want to use it.
So if I use my menacing attack, did I have to do that before
You
I
have
made
to
the
call
attack?
that before you made the attack.
Okay. All right, so I just have movement left. So can I burrow?
You will take an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
You
All right, never mind. Then
can. You can still take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
That's that.
Whether you're going up, down, or around, you're still going to get hit.
okay. Then well, I'm right. Yeah.
Okay, you just
I mean,
oh,
I'm gonna
10
take
McFuse is their
opportunity.
way. All right, so Wesley, you're up.
Okay. Get my book. And cast magic missile.
All right.
Damn, get him.
Nice.
Which ones are you hitting?
I'm gonna start with the first one that's close by. All the little ones. not
So
the
there's
big
2 little ones left.
Oh, there's just 2
Yeah,
little
2
ones?
left.
Okay. So I'll hit. The first one does 2.
Okay,
It's still up.
still up.
Okay, like how does it look? Can I do that?
It looks like a
magic
torn up
missiles?
mushroom.
Okay. I'm gonna
Starting to bruise.
hit it with I'm gonna hit it with
Hit it with another?
another 2.
Another 2?
Yeah.
Another 2? Okay.
Yeah.
Still up.
Ah.
Did you roll 1s on the d4?
And then the last one is 5, but I don't.
You can do it on the other one?
Yeah, I'll do it on the other one.
All right. So the one in front of you, it's
Promise to
like
be helpful
you're
to my
still
new friends.
you're still kind of woozy from the poison, but you manage to conjure up these little
Try.
darts, but they're really tiny. They're just like they hit it like little firecrackers. The third one, however, just pops the other one in the back of the back of the cap.
Knock his cap off.
They are still standing though. You got a bonus action and movement left. Stay where you're at.
Yeah, I don't want to get
It is
attacked.
the fungus' turn. The fungus is going to turn around to the guy that just slashed it from behind. It is going to make a slam attack against you first.
Oh my goodness.
That's a 17 to hit.
Oh my goodness.
Plate armor.
Yeah.
Does not hit. So the first it kind of winds up this big, heavy
New
club-like
armor.
mushroom and just swings it down on top of you. It hits you, and you feel the impact, but that armor absorbs most of it. Then it's going to try to bite you. I think the bite's going to do it with a 21, though.
Yep.
Oh, shit. So the bite is going to hit. You're going to take... 7 points of piercing damage and 8 points of acid damage as it just crunches down onto you. And you feel as it bites into you, the slobbery drool just begins to seep in through your armor and just begins to burn at your fur. That's going to end its turn. Sylvie, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to cast Needle Storm and try and get these 2.
10 foot, right?
It's a 20-foot diameter.
20 foot diameter. Yeah, you can get them.
So I'm trying not to get him, but
Yeah, you can get them. Yep.
I can see him. It's a dexterity save.
First one rolls a 17.
It's okay, it'll be half
So the one
damage.
closest to you rolls a 17. The second one rolls a natural 20. So
Yeah, damn it.
Come on.
It's okay. Oh, all 3s. 9 points.
9 points.
Nice.
Even with a nat turn at 20, it's not going to save that one. So the one closest to you, the needles extend out as you conjure up these this windstorm that begins to swirl around. All these thorns and brambles begin to conjure up in the air, spinning around through them, tearing them to shreds. The one closest to Wesley gets ripped apart.
Thank you.
And dissipates.
And then I'm gonna scoot just a little bit further back. Keep concentration. Or in concentration.
Alright, scooting just a little further
Yeah,
back.
just a little further back. Just don't want to get hit. That's my turn.
Alright,
Seem like
Bag, you're up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I can't do it. There's a bonus action. Fuck. I am gonna take off out of this thing and just the big thing just hit my buddy, so I'm coming at him with my short sword. Actually, with my staff.
Alright.
I'll fucking
Well, no,
smack
he's
him.
stuck. I'll help you.
No, get off me.
Alright, so you're gonna rush forward towards the big one.
Smack him with my staff.
It is with advantage because he's got Fairy Fire.
Let's go.
Is it a straight because I'm poisoned?
Correct, thank you. That's a good point. Straight roll, thank you.
Oh, it's a 14.
14 hits.
Yeah!
Give the big guy.
Give me that D8. Give me that. That's a
Give me
D10.
that D8.
A D8. There you are.
Come on.
7
Nice.
plus 8 points of damage.
8 points, nice. As you rush forward and you take that staff and you just crack it across the back, just sinking into its spongy hide. As you hit it this time, you cut off one of its large legs and it just kind of starts to tumble. It reaches down with these like vine-like fungus tendrils and pulls itself back up, but it's looking rough.
That's it.
All right, it is now the fungi's turn. The last one is going to strike out at you again, Wiley. Natural one.
Hey!
No.
Top of the round, Wiley, you're up.
Alright. Bag's just abandoned me. So I'm gonna attack this one in front.
Go for it.
You got it, Wiley.
Oh, with disadvantage, right?
Yep, disadvantage.
Yikes.
You go get it,
So that is 5, 6, 7, 8 to hit.
Does not hit, unfortunately.
no.
You're feeling the effects of the poison as you swing forward and you stumble a bit. Everything's kind of going a little bit foggy.
Alright, and that's it.
All right,
Stay there.
Tim.
Okay. I have advantage.
You have
You
advantage.
have advantage. Swing, better.
I better hit.
Natural 20.
15 plus 5.
That'll hit.
Okay. Alright. So now I want to use my menacing attack. So when I hit with a weapon, I
Alright.
can expend the superiority die and add the total.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, so I'm gonna. My superiority die is a 7. And then my
And then you-
D10
Yep,
for the
D10.
sword
Let's go.
is 6.
So 13.
Plus
Come on!
the 3. That's 9 and 7 is 16.
How do you want to do this, Tim?
Hey, let's
How do you
go.
want to do this, McHugh?
Holding that sword, both hands, take that step towards him, and I want to go and just slice into.
All right.
We're gonna serve up
as the
some
creature
shrimp.
bites down on top of you, you manage to break out. As soon as Bag rushes in and cracks it in the back with his staff, the creature releases you from its maw and it tumbles backwards a bit. Just as it's getting its footing once more, you just slice it right in half. As you cut through it, you notice something. As you cut into the core of its main stalk, you notice something that you saw before. In the Evanfield Downs, when you faced off against that giant plant creature, as it cuts open, there is this bit of fog that sifts out of it, almost like a sulfur. Just goes. It looks like the withering that seeps out of its core. And as it hits the ground,
Oh my god.
did you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Just him or
Yeah.
like everybody?
No, just Tim,
Okay.
because they're already poisoned. So
Great.
Nope.
you're poisoned.
Alright, Tim.
And I want to keep an eye out for that friggin' whatever rat, hamster, gerbil thing.
Okay.
And that's, oh, no, I'll tell you what, I just call it damage, right?
Yep.
I'm going to do my bonus action. And I'm going to 1d10 plus 4
Plus
HP.
Plus your fighting level.
For the
Okay.
second wind. So that's not a
That's a
d10.
percentage.
I mean,
Yeah.
Okay.
technically works.
Better. 11.
So 11 points. So you go 11 points.
Whoa!
Wesley, you're up.
That's pretty nice.
There's still that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on it. It has to do an intelligence save.
Intelligent.
Nope.
Okay, it takes 4 damage.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Nice.
As you once again you reach into its spongy mind and curl your arcane tendrils in and just creature falls.
I kind of want to collapse and see it on the ground.
All right.
Everybody okay?
It feels so great.
Freak out.
Yeah, where's the rat?
Yeah. Where's the rat?
You see as the little creature, as this happens, you watch as from behind the rocks on the other side, it just kind of
Hello, friend.
I'm going to kill that thing.
it just jumps back down again.
It was a dirty trick.
Come here, I'll throw you up and you can grab your stone.
At this point, it jumps back on the rock as you say it's a dirty trick. It's
I know. I told him not to. Come here.
as he like grabs his leg and pulls it up, showing the wound that you like.
I healed it. I made you feel better. I said I was sorry. I didn't have any way to stop you.
You did
Do you
steal
want
our
that thing or
friend's
not?
protection.
Yeah. We need his astral.
How big is that thing in the? Is it attached to the roof?
It's kind of hanging. It's tangled in with some roots and just kind of dangling
Can
there from
I-
the ceiling.
Somebody
Oh.
use a.
How about we just get on each other's
Yeah,
shoulders?
No, I'm gonna
I
take my
can't-
hand
I can't
axe
reach
and throw it at the
it.
roots.
I mean,
So what?
oh, I can. Mage hand.
Tim!
What?
You're still in
Wait, I
has a
mage hand.
blade.
You mage hand again? What's the
While
attack
he's
roll?
like getting ready.
What's the attack roll?
That's a 15.
So as you throw it up, the axe carves through the roots, and just as it's falling, Bag's mage hand just grabs it out of there.
Nice toss.
Teamwork.
You grab it
I
and
don't
kind of
think they
pull it
meant
down. The little creature jumps, like kind of hops down
Everywhere.
and scuttles over towards you, and it looks up at you with its eyes. It's just focused on the crystal. Its eyes begin to glimmer, and just
Yes.
As I pick up my
you see a
hand
little bit of
axe.
drool just dripping.
Please
Astral
make the
first.
trade.
You see as it kind of puts its paw on its head, there's this glow, and the little crystal kind of detaches. You
Trust.
notice now that you're getting a little closer, the like the skull, the front, in between the eyes, where this where its brow is, there's like an indentation. The fur is removed, like kind of peeled back, and you can see the bony extrusions from its skull, just kind of inset here. Just
Can you show us any more of these? Drop the little green one.
it takes it, drops the astral, it takes it, and it just begins to just kind of.
I don't know if you can insight check that or
It just slaps it on the forehead, and he watches. There's this vibrant glow, and it just
High five, little buddy.
reaches its hand out and just. And then he watches it begins to kind of hop away, kind of back behind that stone again. It jumps back again, looks towards you, Bag, and just.
I'll toss Wiley's astral and walk over there.
You walk over behind the rock, and it begins to dig up this little burrow. And as you watch as it begins to pull out a bunch of tiny little gemstones. I mean, it's got a horde of these things. It's like it's like a squirrel with
Looking for the
acorns, but
biggest
instead it's with,
one.
it's with gemstones.
Am I the only one
They're
that
not
sees it?
incredibly valuable. It's like little quartz crystals. It's little opal crystals, little moonstones. You don't know where the hell he got all these things. But he has been
Stealing,
collecting for
that's
some
where.
time. You gather there's
Thief.
probably about, selling all of these bags, at least 300 gold pieces worth of gemstones here.
He's got like 5 gemstones. I just start putting them in my pockets.
What you got over there, Bear?
Start tossing a couple back out there. Catch!
I think I deserve some.
You get a crystal! You get a crystal!
So
Crystal.
You get a crystal too.
with this,
Thanks, bag.
you see as you kind of approach that tunnel that leads up and out, you do notice that you can see the sky up ahead. It does lead up and out back in to the rolling hills, probably somewhere between, about halfway between Foggy Hollow and Twins Pass.
You can swim, huh?
Hmm?
Before we leave, there was something shiny in a body of water back there. Just go check that out.
I had magic on it. Enchantment.
That's good stuff, right?
I
Okay.
think so.
So
Okay. I can
Put
check it
my
out.
hand
I mean, you
axe.
don't have to if you don't
Okay.
want to.
Walk
No, I can
over to
check
where
it
that
out.
creature was. Kneel down. What are you?
it looks up at you, kind of narrows its eyes. Takes you, it's just, it takes your tiny little claw and you just like take its little hand and just kind of shake it. As you do, you watch as the stone begins to shimmer, and this time you feel as something covers your body. Suddenly, you look down and your fur is coated in these tiny little crystals. Your AC increases by 1 as it bestows upon you the carbuncle's blessing.
I knew it.
What?
I still don't know what it is.
And with this, as you all find yourself in this little tunnel with your new tiny carbuncle friends, we're gonna end tonight's session.
What a great one!
Yeah, what a great way to come back to a foxtail, guys. This has been a lot of fun.
Lots of nat
Great
20s.
Lots of nat 20s.
Yeah.
Lots of
Yeah.
really good rolls tonight. Nathan, Wesley, thank you for joining us on this portion of our journey. For those of you watching, for those of you who stayed with us the whole time, thank you so much. For all of you who gave birthday wishes to the birthday girl, thank you so very much. You're all wonderful. You're all amazing. We're going to raid, so stick around. And until next time, good night.
Good night!
So long.
Bye-bye!
Man, you went.